Well, howdy, folks. How are y'all doing this evening? I'm here with my lovely co-host, Miss Kokisha. How are you doing, Keisha?
I am okay. A minute from being off of work, but I'm okay. I'm here. I'm here.
Lovely co-host, Miss Kokisha. Oh, that's you, isn't it? Is that
I
on your
am
phone?
okay.
Or
A
is it my
minute from
side? It
being
might be
off
my
of
side.
work,
Hold
but
on.
I'm okay. I'm here. It's you.
It is. Hold on. Let me get it. Oh, that's there we go. I got it.
There we go.
Somebody in the background. I have my YouTube, another one up in the background. Well, hello, folks. Colleen's here. Let's see who Irene was early. She's in South Africa and she went ahead on to bed. I'm worried about
Oh,
two of her packages. One from July is still outstanding to South Africa. I'm going to have to deal with that. I don't
wow.
know. That's what happens first class international. You don't quite know the priority in UPS are so much quicker. Hey, Roslyn. Hope you're still here. 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central. Hey, Anita. I'm glad your package made it. And yes, we made it back. Hey, Sandy, I hope that the weather's not too severe and it passes quickly. Although
Oh,
sometimes, how
wow.
about you? Do you like storms? I like storms sometimes.
No,
I
I live in
you,
I live in South Georgia. That's all we get is storms. No, I don't like storms.
I don't mind them if it doesn't interfere with my internet or something. I just feel like I can crawl up and cozy up in the bed or with a book or a kid or I don't know. I don't mind storms as long as all my stuff is safe. Like my animals are stay safe and stuff like that. We've been through bad ones. We had like one year it was so bad. The hail was so bad it broke the windows in our house. It broke all the
Wow.
car shield window shields were shattered. It was bad. So we had a whole lot of insurance claims that year. Hey, Heidi.
Wow.
Ashley made it. Ashley, start begin with a starter set or a sparkler mini set. That's where you begin. She won a gift card or coupon code. So
Nice.
yeah. Howdy, I'm a smooth diamond painter. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. I appreciate y'all being here.
Hey
And
everybody. I'm a little on the quiet side because I literally still got my computers on in front of me, but I'm off work. Okay, but I'm here. I'm here. Hello everybody.
that's right. Amber's eclectic journey, not electric. We got that straight now. So, hey, Mary Lou, welcome in this evening. Odia, how are you doing? I just keep seeing your name, Odia, and I welcome it. Thank you.
Hmm.
Hey, Colleen. I had a grand vacation. It was very good and relaxing. I'll have to tell y'all about it. Hey, Susan, let's see. Well, we've started now. So, oh, she says her camera on her phone will not let her take pictures, so was unable to post a final pic. Hmm.
Send it to me.
There you go, Susan. Mascarina. Susan, send that to Kokisha Warren in Facebook Messenger if you can, please. Um, they're saying hi to you too, Keisha girl. Hey,
Hey,
Carissa.
yeah.
Chris, are you working tonight? Jeannie made it. Hi, Jeannie. She got one of those rainbow pens. That
Ooh,
I'll get one too. I mean, I bought one, but I'm
ooh.
gonna get one too. I got my special glitter rainbow pen. Hey, Anita and Lisa. Carolyn made it. Oh, hey, Carolyn, how are you doing? Jenny's here. Jenny, you know what this is? This is I'm not fixing any curls since I've been back, and I have to put my hair up before this live. And I usually do not show my face, but since I was talking with Keisha, I'm like, okay, I'll let people see who I am before I switch to the overhead cam. But that's right. And I miss you, Jenny. I miss your laugh. Hey, Cheryl. Guess what Cheryl's doing for us these days, Keisha?
What's that?
So Cheryl and Donna Bird. So there's some of our good customers, and Cheryl's here in Missouri, not close to me. I haven't met her yet, but I will at the October retreat. So I'm quite
All
excited.
right now.
But they are taking care of our checkoff list. Now, I have been bad because we gave it over to them the night before we left. And of course, I wouldn't look at it during vacation. And now that I'm back, I haven't had hardly 2 minutes to breathe. So I told him later on today, let me go eat and take a break. I'll go look at it. And I fell asleep. So I am sorry, Cheryl. We will take a look. But Jerry did. He came and tried to shove it in my face, said, look at this on my phone. It's too small. So we'll look at it. Hey, Susan, Sue, How are you doing? Snowstorms. Carolyn likes snowstorms. Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
the you don't like snowstorms? I like snowstorms if I've
I
got enough.
lived in New York City for more than 40 years. If I don't never see snow again, it would be too soon. No, I'm sorry. I'll leave that to all of y'all, and I don't have to worry about it. It has snowed where I live at now. It has snowed once in 20 years.
Mm.
That's my kind of place.
I grew up in Maryland, and so I like all four seasons distinctly, though.
I
But
do.
we did have some huge snowstorms, but probably not like New York. So they were just sporadic in there. But we lived in Colorado, the Denver area. And so you got
Mm,
snow 6 months out of the year. What people don't understand is we didn't live in the mountains. So we weren't under all that snow like the mountains were for
right.
6 months. And
hmm
so it'd snow and it can melt, or it would snow and you get 4 foot up to the top of the car. Those are
Wow.
crazy snows. But I don't miss that. And I like Missouri because we're back to 4 seasons again. So I'm good here. I don't like the tornadoes. I'm sure you get tornadoes too down there, right? In
Yeah,
Georgia.
that's the problem here. Okay, I had to worry about that. But usually, whatever Florida is getting is what I'm getting. So I'm closer. I'm actually closer to Florida than I am to Atlanta. So
Oh, oh,
usually, anything that affects northern Florida is what was going to affect me. So if a tornado
okay.
or anything like that comes through there,
I
I'm
guess
in
I have
trouble.
on the map. Okay, and that's why it takes you so long to drive. Would drive up here
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yes.
Because I am literally maybe 2 hours from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Do you ever go to the beach?
I hate sand.
Oh my gosh. Woman, you hate snow. You hate sand. You hate snow. You must love your house to hope you like your
I
house.
do. I must tell you, I spend enough time in here. I better like it. I work from home. I live from home. I'm always home. I love my house. Yeah, thank you.
I do too. I there's not hardly any reason for me to leave, but I do love the beach. And I had fun at her little pool out in the country, out in the total middle of nowhere. I'll tell y'all more about that too. Ronnie, hey Ronnie, Ronnie.
I would love a pool now. I could do a pool.
I liked it. I did it. I did about every other day because we did have storms 2 days. Ronnie, I have been thinking about you, hon. I don't know if you listened,
I
got
hope
to.
he feel better.
I know. I've been thinking of you often the last few days, just so you know that. Hey, Angela. Oh, the thing about vacations is when you come back from the break.
You need a vacation from the vacation.
Well, I was good with the vacation and I really did pretty much chill out. Only did a few things I needed to do. But coming back, I'm so overwhelmed with the orders. My son didn't get to, so it's
100
fast and
things.
furious right now.
Yes.
So anyway, hey Dreamercraft Corner. Hi Linda. Let's see. There's Rosalind. She's saying, hey, Raining Diamonds is here. Mary's here. Carissa is working. Oh, she loves her rainbow pen, Jeannie says. You did great
Oh,
on this
good.
idea.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And they there. So the whole first batch is there and will probably get started this week for anybody that has purchased them.
Oh,
The
really?
blanks I have, yes, girl, I got to track everything around the continent US. So yes, the blanks is where they're supposed to be,
Yay.
and we have our
Did they
wonderful turner.
contact us to let us ask us what
I Yes, either Aaron or
you're
I
going?
will reach out
Okay.
to each person. Each person everybody's on a list based on who paid when.
Okay.
Okay, is the order that it's
Okay.
in. So how you pick guys pay
Okay.
for your invoices is how everybody's listed. So he'll probably start I want to say Monday-ish. Okay. So the
Okay.
first batch of people, the first 5, 10 people will get a message from either he or I to find out what size, what shape, if you have a preference, um, from any size, any shape that's in his group, of course. Okay. Please don't show me another Turner's pen. Please, please, please. Okay. Um, but anything like that, we'll try to get everybody what they want. Some people want some thick
How do
pens,
you,
some thinner pens.
how do you not like if I don't have anything from him, you know,
So I tell everybody, in order to have ordered those pens, you're in that group.
well, that's true.
Aaron posts pens every single day.
Okay.
Okay. From the blank to his turn and finish, he does it each and every day.
So you're
So,
saying look at photos in the
right.
group.
So look at the photos. If you can't, and I'll tell anybody, I mean, I am the queen of pens for real, for real. I got more pens than I'm ever gonna admit. Okay. If you truly have not seen anything that you like or that you are familiar with, okay, and you want to show me another pen, okay, as an example, okay, I will go with that, but me and you gonna work it out ahead of time because I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not even gonna try to duplicate it. But we'll try to get a happy median so that everybody gets a pen that they happy with.
Okay. Gotcha. Great. Thank you for that. Rochelle's here tonight. Hey, honey. Now, Rochelle, are you going to the second retreat as well? Yes, I think you are. Yeah, I think you are. I have to get a dance list together. So that retreat's in about 6 weeks, and I've got to come up with a dance list and post those links in the group. So that is on my to-do list. That'll be coming up soon. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome in tonight. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. She says we ship fast over here. We sure do try. Of
Yeah.
course, I had several people from ordering from the day we left. Oh, messaging me, hey, where's my order? Where's my order? Where's my order? I'm like, I'm on vacation. Sorry. Oh, good. All your clients went to bed, Carissa. Great. Hey, Christine. Welcome tonight. Ooh, Jenny loves thunderstorms too. Hey, Carolyn. Oh yeah, I like snowstorms when I'm inside. Now you're right there. I hate driving.
Exactly.
I can't stand driving in any of those storms. I can't. I only do it if I'm caught, and I don't like being caught. Hey, Atlanta. She wants to know if I came back with a
I
chihuahua.
see.
Okay, let me tell you, I'm getting ready that day to leave. And my friend calls me up because she wants to know when you leaving, when you leaving. Well, I told her I have to do orders first, so we weren't ready. We're not leaving right away. We left probably 3-ish that afternoon on Tuesday. But I said, I don't know what I said. Maybe I asked her about the Chihuahuas and she goes, oh, I only have one left. I'm taking him with me to Colorado. And I almost started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jerry, the only reason I wanted to go. Okay, hold on. I'm spinning there. Am I back? Y'all see me now? Keisha, you here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, loud and clear.
So I really did almost start crying because like diamond painting, holding chihuahuas, that's what I wanted to do. So, deep breaths. There's one there for 2 days. We'll see what's going on. Oh, she did have 2-week-olds. Now, to me, that's not the same because they're just little lumps. So anyway, we did go. And I think y'all saw the Chihuahua. She had those pictures with them all around. So she
Yeah.
has 8-ish or 8 or not, whatever. Because she took a male to place, a stud that she retired and fixed to place in a home in Colorado, and then a baby, like a 12-week-old. We loved him for 2 days, and we got to hold him. His name was Elijah. He's the one that, if you saw the picture, Lucy sitting on top of him in my lap. She didn't like me holding those other dogs. So, didn't come back with the Chihuahua, and I got to play with him for 2 days. Now, my daughter loved the little ones because she makes them
They were
yawn.
little.
Smell that puppy breath. They don't move. She just holds them. And Mom, won't you hold them? I'm diamond painting. Well, Mama, I'm like, they don't got a personality right now. I don't want to hold them. So I didn't come back with the Chihuahua, but I will tell you, Atlanta, my husband was happy because here's what happened. I sat down on that floor when you saw all them dogs around us, trying to get used to us. I forgot how much Chihuahuas shed. So we
Mm.
were covered in hair. And remember, we've rescued my dog, my Yorkie, Lucy. We've had her 5 or 6 years now. And I'm like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. I don't have to have a Chihuahua right now. As a matter of fact, I don't have to have any other dog right now. I'm okay with that. We got Lucy, and who had to have a surgery while we're down there. But I see what you're talking about because he hated the hair. So anyway, I see how much hair that they shed. So I'm okay with not having had a Chihuahua, but I did miss all those little bitty babies. Hey, Tijuana, good to see you. Christine doesn't miss the snow, but Oh, but she missed the fall leaves.
The
Oh,
fall, yeah, because the Four Seasons is beautiful. But see, where I live at in Georgia, I don't particularly, I guess I don't particularly see all of the fall colors, but I can always drive an hour in any direction and usually see the changing of the leaves and stuff like that. I just got to go up a little north, you
gotcha.
know. So I do enjoy that part. I love fall.
I love the colors of fall. I love those. The mountains in Colorado were stunning, stunning. However, where we lived on the plains was not that many trees. So I didn't miss that. It wasn't green
Oh
either.
wow.
I like Missouri, it's green. Um, I'm a smooth. It's from Ohio. Don't miss the snow. Shove love shoveling dry, fluffy snow. That would be like Colorado. Like not here. That's not dry and fluffy here. When it
Mm-mm.
snows here, everything shuts down because no one knows how to drive it. Heidi, where are you from?
That would be here.
Oh, Georgia area, right. Sandy moved from Boston to Tennessee in the first year. We got 5 inches of snow. No one here knows what to do with it. I know that's what they
That's
say.
true.
Jenny loves all four seasons. Snow is beautiful. Likes white covering everything. That is kind of cool. I
It's only pretty to look at. It is pretty
it
when
is.
it first falls. It's
Yes,
gorgeous.
yes.
Okay. The
And then
minute
it
a car
gets
touches it, no more pretty.
yeah, dirty. You're welcome, Ronnie. Oh, Susan used to live in Denver too. How long? Were you, we were there? Um, I think we were there 7 years, and we've been here now. Will be 11 years this coming month or so. So we've been here a long time. This is the longest
Oh, wow.
place, longest time we've ever been in any one house, and almost place. So yeah, still raining for the rainbow wax, Keisha. Well,
All
okay,
right. So let's address shipping,
let's
guys.
do
Okay.
that.
So, as I told y'all last week on a live, right? I'm very well aware of the fact that many of y'all are waiting. There was an issue at my post office. Okay. Um, but I'm on it. Okay. I promise y'all that if it was said that you will have it, you will have it. I promise you that. Just bear with me a little bit because we only have, I live in a very small town and we only got one post office. Okay. So if I, yeah, either I could get in there or I can't. Okay. But I promise you, as sure as my name is what it is, if I promised it to you, you will have it. Okay.
Yeah,
They're supposed to reopen on Tuesday after the holiday. So hopefully everybody's stuff, including the grand prize winners, will go out of here at one shot. Okay. So I promise it will come to you.
we'll get them. We'll get them all out there. So
Believe me,
don't.
the assistant is feeling the same way y'all feeling about it, okay? Because she want to know why it's still here.
We'll get them out, and you make sure you email me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Crashly's here with us tonight. Howdy,
Hey,
Crashly.
hey.
Yeah, we're gonna see who those grand prize winners are that gets the rainbow
Yes.
release papers there. Hey, Lisa. Oh, she says something's off. I'm sorry, I lost it. I don't know what was there. Love the live with Aaron. Thank you, Carolyn.
A lot of people seem to. That's wonderful. It's wonderful. And he's shy, okay? So I've been clowning him since the live, y'all. I got to tell y'all the truth. I've been
He did.
making fun of him ever since the live because you would not believe how shy he is, as comfortable as he looked. I was just like, seriously? So I've been making fun of him ever since. So he and I
Well,
have had a good laugh about it, but a lot of people have said that how much they enjoyed it.
I don't know about anybody else, but I got my two rainbow blanks, other rainbow blanks, not the clear translucent ones, but
Hmm.
two other ones gifted to me. I got those mailed to him. I'm going to have ink pens made out of those. We've got the rainbow diamond painting pen that I paid for the coming. And oh, yeah, remember Jeremy from Grateful Pop? I
Yes.
got two of his blanks heading over there to him too. So
Yeah, he got another package heading that way too. Yes.
he's going to be having a lot of work, but that's good. This is his full-time job. And Rochelle said, yes, I'll be there. I'll try to get him up. Tiffany sent me a YouTube of the one she taught me. Rochelle, send it to me, please. Send me a link to that one, Rochelle, because I forgot about it and I want to teach that one again. And you can help me because, by the way, Tiffany found out she can't go. I'm so sad. So
Yeah,
anyway, she can't go, and Keisha can't go in her place. So it'll all be okay though, because guess what the deadline was, Keisha? September 1st.
that's
September
wonderful.
1st. So
That's wonderful.
we'll just lose a small deposit. That's all. Dream, how you doing there this evening? I don't know your real name, but we'll call you Dream or Double Dream or Dream Square.
Right, exactly. Double dream. I like that.
Rochelle caught the live with the pins. Keisha, I have to get on the list for a mother of pearl hybrid. How do you do
Listen,
that?
I am not opening that list. You are not the only one asking for that list, but you got to give me a minute. He got to get through those rainbow blanks before I open back up Mother of Pearl, because he's still finishing the original list from Mother of Pearl. So I just can't right now, but it's coming. I don't
Yeah.
have one either, so don't tell him. Okay. But yeah, it's coming.
Those are beautiful. And one thing I have found, folks, this last month, oh my gosh, I thought I had too many pens because you don't need that many. I went and I've bought, I don't know how many now. So, yeah, I'll have some of those unboxings today. I know it's what have you done to me, Keisha? Can I blame you? I'll blame you.
No, because I tell everybody, don't do it. It's a rabbit hole that's not worth falling down. I tell people that all the time. Okay. Especially when you're already obsessed with diamond paintings. Okay. If you have hundreds of diamond paintings, or 50, let's
Oh,
say you got 50 or more diamond paintings and you only got one pen, don't go in nobody's group.
oh,
Okay. It's a rabbit hole you just don't even want to fall into, because it becomes like lady. You can't just have one. I promise you that. Because there's always the next blank. There's always the next color. There's always the next shape. It's always something.
there
Okay.
is. And not only that, I had gotten out of those groups for that reason, because I'd see one and go, oh, that's beautiful. I'll just put my name under there. And I kept winning them. So I just kept getting more pens. I'm like, I'll get out. And then other people like, look at this pen. Where'd you get that? So now I'm in 3 or
Mhm.
4 or 5 more groups now. Anyway,
Run.
it's so hard.
And imagine that I'm in all of them.
Oh
Okay.
my,
I'm in all of them. Or let's say most of them. Okay. And I have
oh,
pens from every Turner that I know.
awesome.
Everyone. Okay. Even the ones that don't turn diamond painting pens. So it's a rabbit hole. It's a problem. Okay. I got a little bit of a problem.
Since I got to diamond paint so much last week,
And you did
I
a magnificent job, I must say so.
show y'all that. Look, thank you so much. But I won this pen. Boop, right there. It says Beach Happy and it's a lava pen. I won this at the retreat, but it's
Okay. That's
flat on
from
the one
that
side.
diamond painting pen pals.
Yeah,
That's the
diamond.
flat, that's the no roll.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no roll. And that was a really neat concept, but this one was really huge and heavy. So I went on there, and my friend Berta had traded me one of her thin no rolls, and I liked it so much. I've been buying their pens, and I really like the option when my hands get tired. I like having a flat side because I can turn it different ways, and so I really like their pens too. And 3 came in the mail right before I left. I took them all with me. So
They have excellent pens and take a lot of pride in their work. Okay, they are the original no roll turners. Okay, it's I can't say it's all they do, but mostly all of their pens have that no roll stop on it. For me, it's the crown jewel. I like the one with the crown jewel on the top.
I've only seen one of those yet and haven't tried it. I've
Yeah,
been tempted.
I prefer that because I prefer a thinner pen. So I prefer the crown jewel that has
Is
the
it not
square
heavy?
top, and it
Is it
has
not?
a. It's not.
It's not, because that's the only
It's
reason I
not.
did it, because I thought it'd be top heavy.
It's
I
not.
forgot to tell you that this Beach Happy pen, technically, I didn't win it. Jenny won it. And I had been trying to get all the other people who won these. I kept trying to trade them and do all the things. And then Berta says, you want to try one? Here's one. And she gave me a thin one and I liked it. Well, she's like, you can have it. I was going to take one of her pens. So I traded a product. And so we did
Mm,
that.
nice.
And then I found out that there were 3 of those on the gift table. And I
Oh
didn't know
wow.
until the very end that Jenny happened to be one that got one of these. She picked right before me. She was the person called right before me. And
Wow.
I didn't know this until we were at the very end, the last day, the last night when we're leaving. I'm like, oh my God, I went to talk to her. I'm like, you got that? She was, yeah. And I'm like, you want to trade? She was like, no, I like it. She was, well, maybe if you have a thinner thing. I'm like, I have a thinner no roll pen right here. And so I went and I got the one Bert and I traded and then went and traded with Jenny. And I asked her the other day if she's liking it because she likes fat pens, but she wanted a thinner one. Anyway,
Mhm.
this one is more of a memory and I love
Mhm.
this lava pen.
Absolutely.
I went on there and looked, them things are expensive. The lava
The
pens,
lavas, yes.
ooh, they're
But
expensive.
see, they are one of the few companies that have been able to perfect that
The lava,
lava technique. The only other person that I know that has perfected the art of it is in the
yeah,
Philippines.
really.
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
And I asked them, can they do a thinner pen with it? But they can't,
They
obviously.
cannot because it's double tubed. It's the because it's double tubed, they
Right.
cannot.
And to be honest with you, because of the flat side, I technically could use this for a little bit, but it's
Right,
still so heavy for me.
right, right.
So it's to me, it's a novelty. It's
Hmm.
beautiful.
Absolutely. Lord knows
So
I got enough of those in my collection.
lava too. You got those too?
Oh yeah, I when they first came out with their lava pens, but I'm also really good friends with Renee and them over there. So yes, I have a lava pen. I have my crown jewel. I have a couple of the crown jewels because I really like that one.
I have to try
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Um,
And it's not, I was surprised at how light it still is, even though it has that on the top of it.
okay, well, I'll have to try that. Hey, Alyssa Bianucci. I hope I say that right. Now, I heard
Ooh,
someone else called you Elisa, and I need to know is it Elisa or Alyssa? Because I've been calling you Alyssa. So let me know. Yes, lots of puppies. Carolyn, Kath is here. Kath, how are you doing? I saw your order too.
Tracy Diamond
Chaotic
one.
here. Hey, Chaotic and Sassy Samantha. Hey,
Oh,
Sherry, how are you doing?
I
And
like that. Sassy Samantha. Where's
that's,
that? I
that's
didn't see that.
it's up there below chaotic and above Sherry. It says sassy Samantha 11. That's what your
Okay.
sassy for
That's
Samantha,
about right for my Samantha too. She about sassy too.
right? Hey Helen, how are you doing? Oh Mary, you're so silly. Oh goodness. Do Yorkies have hair instead of fur? Well, I guess you could call it that. I
Yeah,
don't I'm not sure of that distinction, but they don't shed.
right.
So I mean, just
A
like
little too.
you know, people will shed occasionally. We lose hair, right? So we lose hair occasionally. Yorkies will occasionally lose hair, but they don't shed. So now the only downside of having a non-shedding dog is they have to have a haircut. So you either have to pay a groomer or have a child, butcher the hair, which is fine. We just live with a butchered hair dog. But we don't pay a groomer. But anyway, yes. See, Jenny's rat terrier sheds horribly, but my Boston Terrier barely sheds at all. That's funny because Boston Terrier should also shed. Oh, you got a kitten for your birthday. I hope you are happy with that. I'm assuming you are. I'm a smooth, got a kitten. Heidi lives in Oregon.
Okay,
She
wait a
lives,
minute. Hold on. I'm not taking responsibility for y'all pinup session. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Danielle said she blamed me too.
okay, Keisha,
No,
here's the deal. I got a shirt. I wear it for my husband. It says, I didn't say it was your fault. I just said I'm going to blame you.
I like that actually. I need that.
Heidi's in Oregon. Okay, Heidi. Now I've been reading a
She's in
whole
in
series.
Oregon.
That's what Heidi says.
Oh,
She's in,
nice.
yeah.
I'm
And
trying to get. I'm trying to travel there next year again.
really,
Yes,
again, you going to
yes.
fly this time?
I am. I am
That's a long
very
drive.
much so. So I can see the states some.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, Lisa. She's saying hi to Jenny too. Where I love, I got tons of, she live where Rochelle lives, tons of snow, live in the country. So good luck trying to shovel out. You got that right, Rochelle. I live down about a half mile of gravel road. So when they finally get my country road to that gravel road done, we're still stuck some days because we don't have a way out. So that is a disadvantage of the being in the country sometimes.
I would
So
have asked Cheryl where you get a rainbow gum hybrid, but don't tell me. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even tell me.
Jeannie says she loves the Pacific Northwest, Washington State. That's where she lives because they have awesome fall colors. Well, that's a
They
beautiful
do.
part of this country. It's beautiful.
But it's also when it get cold,
Oh
it
yeah.
is cold. See, I'm
And
allergic to the cold too.
I don't like the cold. I don't like
I'm
the cold.
allergic to the cold.
I don't like the cold. That's why I like Missouri. It doesn't, we may have 2 frigid weeks of the winter. It's not horrible. No shoveling. Aren't you in? I think Rochelle's in Pennsylvania, if I remember correctly. And Jenny, aren't you in Ohio? Um, let's see. Mary Lou saying hi. Gracie's Diamond World. How are you doing there? First time here. Well, welcome, Gracie's. Good day, ladies, and everyone here in chat. Okay, well, welcome. Oh, Gracie. I think I know who you are. Isn't it Jenny that does stuff with you? Is that the right Gracie? And you said good day. So I think you must be from Australia. You let me know if I'm right. Oh, hey, Bella Nicole. How are you doing?
Hmm.
Good to see you. Yep, there's Jenny saying Grace. Hi to Grace, and Lisa saying hi, and Mary Lou. Okay. Kath, you guys should be glad you don't live in Australia. It always takes at least a month to get stuff here. Oh, Kath, you know what? Now, most people don't like paying this. I completely understand. I hate paying shipping myself. But UPS, oh my gosh, they are phenomenal. They get things so fast everywhere. It was less than a week to Belgium to Australia. They are so good and so fast.
Oh wow.
Um, oh, they're so good, UPS is. And somebody
Yeah.
shipped today. Where did we ship today? They shipped Priority International. I can't remember where that one was, but sister wife is what Gracie's saying. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's here. And everybody's saying hi to Nicole and Gracie. Yes, send it my way, please, Rochelle. I know she told you. I told her I'm going to miss hanging out with her. I know. Oh, gosh. Let's not think about that today. Okay.
Mitzi got 40 pins now. Yeah.
Oh, there's Sparkle Queen. Hey, Mitzi.
Yes.
I saw her finally making on the replay, of course, because I missed the lives. She was doing my bear. She's making me a teeny beanie tiny little keychain rainbow bear.
Okay.
And so I bought it, and then I paid her for her time to make it because I don't have time to make it. So she's
Yeah,
gonna
I
make
think I have one of those.
yeah.
I
Have
think
you
that
made
I
it?
think that's one of the things I got.
Have you made it?
No, who, me? One
That's
day.
that's what I'm saying. I have so many things. I like, can I pay you to do it? She said,
Mm,
sure. So yay, she was doing on her lives.
I
Uh
should have asked
Rochelle,
the question.
still wait, no rush at all. Uh once I bought one custom, I went crazy. Oh gosh, I know pins are
It's a rabbit hole.
I didn't okay, let's talk about another addiction, trays. Oh my gosh, I have so
Another
many.
rabbit hole.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I got over a
You
100.
have a problem though. Can we just be honest for a second, okay? As much as I am, I have to admit that I have a problem with pens. I think that you have a really, really, I mean, you need a program for trades,
Oh,
okay?
okay. Look, I bet you I don't have as many trays as you have pins.
I've been at it 6 years. You can't compare that. It's not fair. It's not fair. So
So,
no, well, let's all hope you don't have as many trays as I got pens, okay? I
well,
got enough pens, girl. My
I,
mother just told me. My mother came in my room, and all my pens are actually in a bookcase, okay?
uh,
And they're in these
the
zipper cases, okay? So my mom looked up, and all she could see, they just lined up, right? So my mother said, "Are all those pens?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She was like, "All diamond painting pens?" I was like, "No, man. I got ink pens." So she was like, yeah, I do see you get ink pens from time to time. I was like, yeah. She was like, baby, can I ask you a question? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, how many pens you write with at one time? I said, one. She says, and I see you use a pen every day. It's the same pen, right? So I'm trying to figure out, honey, I'm just asking. You grown. I'm just asking, baby, why you got so many pens? I said, Mom, it's a problem. It's got an addiction problem. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out where to go to Pen Anonymous. That's okay. That's all. She said, you know what? Do me a favor. If something ever happened to you, you need to leave that in your will because somebody going to get paid. So you just leave them pens in your will. I was like, Mom, you disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
Here's one of my ink pens, and I think you helped me get this one
Yes.
several years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yes. That's
it's
beautiful.
but
That
anyway,
is oh God, Lord have mercy.
I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a crinkly, rainbowy thing in there.
Oh, the blank itself came from Swampwood blanks. I
Okay,
can tell you that. That
it's
I'm sure of.
it's pretty cool. And then I got a princess. I think it's called a princess one with the blingy stuff on it.
Yes, that's a princess blank. That's a princess pen kit.
Yeah, pen
I
kit.
take that back. That is the Swampwood blank.
This one
Because
is.
that I think it's called Princess or something in his I forgot, but that's definitely the Swampwood. And that's on a princess kit.
I feel special when I'm
Yeah,
writing
that's a beautiful. That's
like
beautiful.
like
I
maybe
see me. I love a princess pen because it's thinner. I like a thinner pen. I mean, a lot of turners they love to turn a rollerball, which is a thicker pen. And it shows the beauty of the blank very well, but it's
yes.
heavy. It's
It
heavy.
is
Yeah,
heavy.
it's heavy, and I can't deal with that every day. But I
And
have some beautiful ones.
I'm hoping the one that Aaron did for you, it's not heavy, right? Because that's what I'm doing is with my rainbow ones. I'm getting them. There you go. Is that the one she sees you write with all the time? One of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aaron sent me this for my birthday last year. Last year, I think. Okay, and so this is what I work with. That's why it was easy for me to pick it up off my desk because it's all she sees me with.
Let me show you what came in today. I didn't do an unbagging yet, but I'm going to show you because again, who needs more than one of these pens? I don't know. I don't know. Danielle says she'll blame you too. Okay, so
It's all
look
right.
today is these are from Ivy's Dazzlers. So they are the
Okay.
pens that are refillable because I like that.
Yes,
There you go.
that's one of her newer ones too. You said that just came today.
Yeah, I got this in today because it's
That's
thin. So
beautiful. Yeah,
so the thing is,
that's a
this
beautiful blank too. Did she make that blank?
she made this, I think, and
That's
it's called
beautiful.
Jelly Rainbow or something. But the thing is, it's a plain style, so it doesn't show off the blank as much, but it's so thin for me. Look how tiny. And she made it a little bit bigger for me this time. So it's about 2.5 inches here before that. So it's about 4.5 inches total now. And she
Mm-hmm.
put a hole in the end if I wanted to,
For the
place.
multi-placer. Nice.
That's what I did with my rainbow blank is she made two pens out of one.
Yes.
Isn't that
Yes.
cool? Isn't that neat?
Yes.
Anyway, now I got three more
That's nice.
refillable pens.
Lord. Now that's what you call an expensive pen.
It
But they
is.
are beautiful. Now that you got a collection of those, we need to talk about that because wow.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. It's a start. Like right.
Mm.
I don't plan on getting any more. I never plan on getting any more.
I do
I,
not have a pen that I've purchased from Ivy. I honestly don't. I keep every so often I look at it and then I look and then I leave. So I don't know. One day,
Now you have one that I gave you.
that's
I guess
correct.
that would have been 7, but I
Mm,
sent you my first one. But she's improved since then too. So
exactly, which is what everybody, all my friends have them. They obsessed with them. They keep showing me every time they buy one. She has some, I mean, incredible purple blanks that I be like, I gotta go. I gotta go. But I'll bite the bullet one day and I'll buy one.
let's see. Yeah, yeah, Jenny. Keisha's trying to help us from falling to the pin rabbit
I'm trying
hole.
to tell you, don't do it. Listen, if you want
Now,
a pen, if you want a pen, I'll send you one. Don't do it.
you
Don't
didn't
do it.
warn me. You didn't warn me. All
Don't
month
do
long,
it.
all I've been doing is buying
I
pins.
thought you was obsessed enough with trays. I didn't think you would really fall down this hole. I really didn't.
I don't have any more room for trays, so now it's time for something else. And Mary's no good either. Mary should be like, "Oh, Tina, did you see this pin? Oh, Tina, did you see this blank? Oh, Tina," and I'll be like, "Why did you do that? Like, I didn't see them because I'm too busy to see them, but you're sending them to me. That's terrible." Oh,
I
rainbow.
got one of those. It's called an enabler. I have one of those.
Mary, now you have a tag enabler. That's what you are. Okay,
Right.
Cheryl, she ordered a rainbow gum hybrid. Oh, is
Mm-hmm.
that the gumball ones?
Yeah, the gumdrops. That's a very interesting thing to put in blanks. They're very irritating for turners to turn.
Oh,
Okay, because like the flower girl blanks, they have voids in it.
yeah.
So some certain types of product that they put in the blanks, just it's gonna normally just naturally create like an air pocket. And then
Mhm.
they gotta fill that because people who wants to see a who wants to see a divot in their pen. So they
Right.
gotta fill that and then resand it and then start. It's almost like starting over again every time they find one. So that's why most turners charge a little bit more to turn certain types of pens because some things require, like a flower girl pen. I know Aaron turns flower girl pens every single day, it seems. But I can say, Aaron, I need you to turn 6, 7 pens today. He'd be like, okay. If a flower girl blank is on there, all of a sudden my 7 became full
So they're
because
harder
he
to do.
could be working on one pen for 3, 4 hours.
And does
And
he
he's
charge
a perfectionist, so it don't help. Say it
mm,
again.
does he charge more for that, I hope, for his time?
He does. Not enough, but he does.
All right. Hey,
Aaron's
Marcia.
tries to stay very reasonable. That's why I would tell people I recommend him because he's not trying to kill nobody.
Right, right. Carolyn says she has definitely been supporting sponsors. Me too. I think I've ordered from everybody. Everybody. I got me.
Oh my God, girl, they
I got
wore me out.
and oh, Atlanta. Oh my gosh. Atlanta, I have your order
That's the
here.
only shop. Oh God, I gotta go back to. Lord have
I
mercy.
have your order sitting here, but I haven't even opened it. Do y'all want to see me open it? I'll do it if y'all want me to. Carissa says she doesn't have any pins yet, but would like ones that match Dakota's kits. Interesting. Don't forget, Teemaw, you got to bring that lava pin back next year. Now, Jenny, wait, Jenny. We said that if we didn't like them, we would trade back, right? Or do we have to trade back? Or is it going to be a yearly thing that we get to do? You got to tell me. You got to tell me now because I've been showing everybody the beach happy pin. You got to tell me. Okay, let's see. And we did say that we could try it for a year and bring it back if we didn't like it. But what if we like it? I don't know. Maybe Carissa, you might have to get customs made to match certain kits, I guess.
And that's
Um,
what it is, okay? Because if you once you see that's another rabbit hole. But once you decide that you want blanks and pens to match your kits and stuff, now you go into the realm, you have to go into the realm of a custom in some way, form, or fashion. Either you're gonna go find a blank or you're gonna have a turner that you're talking to that's gonna go find your blank that matches you, or talk to somebody like crazy like Aaron and he'll make it for you. You tell him the colors. But that's its own thing. Like I can't. That's one thing. If I can't find a penny here to match a kid I'm working with, I don't need it. I'm good. Mm-mm.
so are you saying, Keisha, that you're through buying pens? Is that what I hear you
I
saying?
could never tell anybody that lie, and the reason why is because I don't want to admit the truth. Okay, so it's close enough to say that as many pens as I have in my home, I probably have just as many blanks at enough Turner's houses already. So,
Really?
right. So I still got blanks that need to come home. And until they come home, I can't stop buying pens. So
Wow.
I am So far, so good. I am trying to go on a no buy with blanks,
When is the
which
last
is
time you bought a blank?
all right. So about 2 weeks ago, okay,
Okay.
because I have a problem. Okay, I go through phases, and Fortnite is a problem with me right now. Okay.
Ah,
And it's
okay.
only because I actually know one of the master makers of these Fortnite blanks. And so every time I try, it's like, I'm not buying no more from you. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. He makes something, right? And then it comes in my inbox and he'd be like, look at this. I thought about you when I made it. I'd be like, you wrong for that, man. So, but if he leaves me alone, then I'll stop buying blanks for the moment.
Oh, well, you know
For the
what?
moment.
I don't have a Fordite pen. You could say, why don't you?
Fortnite is Fortnite is actually, I mean, it's super cool, I think. Okay, but it is nothing but honestly, if you break it down, it is nothing but automotive paint.
Right. That does
Okay,
look,
just layers and layers and layers of automotive paint.
it's,
Okay, but it is cool. It
it
is
is.
cool, and it turns and it swirls and it's very
It's
cool,
cool.
very cool.
It
And they
is.
have different types of it. So, and some of them are more expensive than other, depending on what kind of which factory it came from. So you got Ford, you got Jeep, you got Corvette. You know,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
right.
Right.
Rabbit hole. Mm-mm.
Jeannie says she won a chance to buy a Halloween Bistro Blanks
I
pen.
just saw that. Another group I stay out of.
Oh,
Okay.
Bistro.
Diane is super, super creative. You understand? Like, I mean, super, super creative. The things that I see come out of Bistro Blanks, I can't, I got nothing. I
Mm.
have a couple. I stay out of her group.
So they must be pretty.
Yeah. I mean, they are creative
Yes.
because they're so unique,
Right.
because it could be Halloween themed, it could be birthday themed, it could be, but she made me a
Right.
beautiful butterfly blank.
Oh.
Okay. And a red cardinal. Okay. I mean, I stay away. I let Diane sell her pens. Okay. So, but
Yes,
she's super creative.
Rosalind, I say everybody to try a no roll pen. Head on over there to Renee. I think that that's creative too, because that
It
is
is.
one of the problems I have with my pens is rolling. And I'm so glad I discovered them. And yes, Berta says I refused to let me give it to her. I did, Berta. I knew you paid for the pen, but I had stuff there and we traded, so I felt better. And there's my Berta. Oh,
Yeah.
she uses her lava pen all the time. Berta does.
And the no roll pen was created just because of that. Because Renee is also a diamond painter, okay, and she kept seeing in the groups. I mean, it went through a phase where it seems like everybody that bought a pen broke a pen. Okay, everybody's pen was rolling off of a desk or rolling on their hand, and it for about probably a month. It seemed like every other post in a group was somebody breaking a pen. So when they came up with this, I was like, wow, well, I bet you it won't move now. So,
It's
they super creative over there and that's a family owned business. I have nothing but good things to say about them, honestly, because
they
they just are really, really and efficient.
and talk about fast. If they're listed on Etsy, they have them. They're here
And
within.
they're ready
I
to go
love it.
now.
Yep, I have several more in my cart. I ah, I shouldn't buy them, but they're in my cart. There's some rainbows and pretty. Oh my gosh, I know it's terrible. Gracie says she's picturing these ladies standing in the alley, opening up her trench coat lined with DP pens and doing their trading under a lamplight. that's that's what they used to call me, the drill dealer. They used to call me drill dealer, Mrs. Coffee. Talk about going to trench coat and back alleys doing these
Hmm.
drills. Lisa with an A in front. Okay, Elisa, I was saying it wrong. Forgive me. Elisa, I will have to do that. Okay, that's funny. Yes, Yorkies have hair. Okay, and I'm way behind here. It's because I stopped because I want to see what y'all are writing, and then we get to talking and telling stories. Dogs that she'd have fur dogs that don't shed hair. That's right. Elisa, we got it. I used to braid all your Yorkies' hair in pigtails. I also have a
Oh,
Chihuahua.
wow.
Sandy, I loved my Chihuahuas. We used to show Chihuahuas and breed and raise Chihuahuas, and I miss them. But I am glad I went because it has stop me obsessing over needing another Chihuahua right now, even though I love looking at them. I love looking at Berta's little guys. And Berta, all her dogs there, if you saw them, they were all of like a cream fawn, and she had one red variety. So they were all, I'm like, don't you ever get bored? Because, you know, I like color. When I bred, I had to have all the colors of. Can you imagine? You wouldn't think any different, would you? So I'm like, it's so boring. She goes, well, I breed for type and temperament. And I'm like, yeah, me too, but I want them in different colors anyway. I'm glad you're here, Lisa. Thank you. Amber lives in Washington State too. Okay. Ronnie said the one winter she spent in Pennsylvania, whoa, wind chill was down to negative 48. Whoa.
Now we talking.
Yeah. No. Sherry lives in California, and it's going to be a hot one tomorrow. I'm going to be one cooked chicken. Well, hopefully you don't have.
105? Wow.
Yeah. Woo,
Our gas prices are too high.
Yeah, they are. Lisa says, come to Wisconsin. It's pretty up there, but it's so far from everything. All my people are down south. So when we moved from Colorado, we hardly ever get to see anybody. Back to Missouri, we're like from a day's drive now. So I like that better. I get to see people more often when I get a chance. Lisa was asking Amber what part of Washington. Oh, Southern Indiana was Jenny, 30 miles north of. She's only 30 miles north of Louisville. Huh. Okay. Indiana. Morgantown, Pennsylvania is Rochelle. Jeannie says, we actually don't have very cold winters. Oh, in my part of Washington, I've only seen it snow a couple times in the last 20 years. So she lives on one side of that mountain or the other. I can't remember how that works, but there's a way it does that.
But does it get cold?
Yeah, there's one, I don't remember what they're called, but on one side of the mountain, it doesn't get as bad as the other side. I can't remember. Y'all have to tell me. Colleen, she doesn't like them cold either. Oh, she lives in Montana. Oh, oof. Okay.
That sounds cold to me.
So Amber was answering Lisa, and I think I'm going to have to shut my door because everybody's so loud out there. Oh, hey, Mr. Bernie. Mr. Bernie.
Oh, no, Anita. You ain't never lied. Rochester, Buffalo, all of them, they too cold. That's too cold.
Hey, Velda. How are you doing? Lisa's from Virginia. There you go. I think Mary's from Virginia too, Lisa.
It's so funny.
Oh, I cannot imagine. Sandy lived in Montreal, Canada for 6 years. Dang, 60 below zero. No.
Yeah, they said Canada gets bad.
No. Anita was raised in New York.
In Rochester. That's why I said Rochester, Buffalo. That's all upper New York. It is cold.
She says 64 inches of snow by Christmas.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. Now she lives in South Carolina. If it snows, we shut the town down. But I love it. Yeah, I don't like that much snow. I don't like that. I got 40 pins and just 2 orders. Oh, did you hear Cheryl?
Cheryl, we need to talk. That sounds like now we're talking. We might need to talk about something.
Okay. I thought I was bad with 3 in 1 order.
My last pen order that came here had 27 pens in it. So I understand.
For you personally, for you?
They are all mine. All mine.
How long ago was that?
Not that long ago. And I got another one coming that's got about 35 pens in it. But those are just my blanks being turned. That's why I said it's bad because I don't even remember the pens no more until they get here. And I go, I remember that.
Well, you know what? Here's what I think. And probably most of the people here can agree. I think we're addicted to shopping and getting things in the mail or something.
I hate shopping.
You hate shopping?
I hate shopping.
Well, I must like something. I must like getting mail or something because it keeps coming.
I promise y'all, I hate shopping.
I don't like going out shopping, but I like finding something useful. Now I just don't go and go, okay, let's go browse Amazon. I don't do that. But when somebody says, oh, have you seen the rainbow stuff? Then I go look. So I do that type, but I don't like browsing for nothing shopping. So one of the things, Jenny Rose, I haven't seen her here tonight, but she was talking about the organizers like this. And I said, oh, that's a neat idea. So I went on Amazon.
Another rabbit hole.
And oh my gosh, now I have 6 of these sitting around, and I've got all different people, all different companies. Some have round containers, all these things. I've got to go through this and
Rabbit hole.
Oh, well, hey, I can put my sparklers in it. That's what that, I can put my sparklers.
No judgment here.
Look at this one. It's got blue sparkle. It sparkles on that. What I'm thinking about doing, y'all tell me what you think. Has anybody used these? I'm thinking about using these square containers, the square Tic Tacs, the bigger ones. That's what
I use for my sparklers.
You do? This kind? Yeah. What do you put them in, though? What do you store them in?
They came in a container. I just had this thing right here, too.
Like one of these little containers? Because I just bought these for the containers themselves. Like, I'm not even going to use
mine these. Came in the container.
Okay.
I just ordered 2 more of them tonight too.
Oh, and you don't like shopping?
I don't, but I have this friend that sells sparklers, right? So about my boxes that come from there, right? Okay. All right.
I like my organizing, except for you wouldn't know it since I don't have time to do it anymore. That's what I need Cheryl to come here for and organize stuff again, because I love organizing. But okay, let's see.
I sit down. That's why I said it's all rabbit holes. That's I have more diamond painting storage.
I know it. I know. I'll probably, ladies, whoever.
But I have my favorites. So when I get something that I like, it's in excess.
Well, I'm the same way. Oh my gosh.
So I like the zipper cases. Like that's what I like to use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like Nick's where that's concerned. I love my zipper cases. But you also know I have an obsession with purple, right?
Yeah.
So each of the grand prize winners have a 60 storage in their box.
Oh,
right?
I haven't heard of
because
that.
I love them. So it was one of the things that I donated, right? Because I think everybody should try them. I ain't gonna tell you, I probably got 2 dozen of them.
Oh my goodness!
And they all purple. They all purple. Ain't no way to tell them apart. They all purple.
No butterflies on them. No nothing on them different. Oh, girl.
I have 1 or 2 that have like designer stuff, but no, all of them black with purple.
Oh wow!
That and the lockables.
Oh yeah, the lockables. I think I got one of those, and I've used that for one painting. You know what? I'm so bad. I have so little time to diamond paint. I don't kit up or kit down anymore. You know what I use? You know what I use? My Velveeta box or the holder from Bella Nicole. I put it right back. I put them right back into this and throw them in a drawer. And I even bought a Rubbermaid now. I'm going to put them all in a Rubbermaid. I want to be organized. I started being organized, but I don't have time to undo all of the little drills in every kit anymore. The first step is submitting. You have Jenny, I know. Okay, look. I'll admit I have a problem, okay? But how do you fix it? I admit I have a problem. I'm looking at my hundreds of trays here.
Jenny, you got 85 trays from Bella Nicole?
Let's see.
Wow.
Sandy just ordered more Nick's Notions trays.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I don't have no problem sharing my stuff. Unfortunately, I'm sitting in the midst of my collection of everything.
Can you
share?
I'll
show you the zipper cases. That's not a problem. Hold on one second.
I got a ton of zipper cases too. I just bought them in order to see what I want to use or not. So I might be bringing those to the retreat to give a good deal on, because I don't like.
I mean, I love the zipper cases, and I've been in love with them for a very long time. So I found the lockables, and I fell in love with that. That was the next problem.
Oh. Okay. So let's see. Rochelle says, I do pick a number. Once I get to the number, I don't buy anyone. Discipline. My husband says discipline. So the number is 50. Why not 150? Why limit yourself? I have so many trays too. I love my Bella trays. I'm up to 85 trays with more coming. Okay, Jeannie, here's the deal. She did the rainbow release this last week. Do you know how much self-control That see
With a rainbow release and you had self-control?
I know it. I know it. My alarm. Do you know I have my alarm set for every single Tuesday for Bella Nicole? I do it. I do. But I haven't bought, I don't think, since the
Nicole, I need you to help herself, okay?
I didn't buy anything. I didn't. They were all rainbow. I did it because you know what? I look up here and go, I have no place anymore. I'm out of space for the tray space. So that's
That's a good reason.
why.
I don't have that much discipline. I really don't. But I do. Everything does have to have its place. So these are
There,
the zipper cases, okay? And like I said, all of mine are black. They all got the purple line.
I'll
Okay,
tell
it's
you
nothing to
what I'm
distinguish
going
them.
to do. While you're doing this, let me make you big. I'm going to go get mine and show mine too.
Okay.
There, there you go.
Okay. And so some of them are different. Okay. So you got to be careful if you ever try to buy any because not all of them are created the same. Okay. So for me, I'm looking at for the jar itself. Okay. So this jar is larger than some of them and it has a rounded top. That's how I usually know that it's the one that I want. Okay. But I love these things. Okay. They have 60 slots. I just love them. And now they got them coming out with kits. Literally, they got they might have anything in it. They have the little rubber mat that people use, so they trade on slide. Um, Funnels. They have all sorts of things. Those in the grand prize winners, those are all kits. Okay, so they have funnels in them, and oh yeah, whoever knows. But I'm so obsessed, guys, right, that I have the smaller ones too, because they come in different sizes. And as we all know, our diamond paintings come in different sizes. So I have the 60 count, I have a 30 count, I have a 15 count. Yeah, I got a problem.
Okay, I sent my son to go get them because I couldn't find them. We'll see if he finds them. We do? We'll do it. Okay, a little room on the trays and pins. I haven't reached the magic number. um, Anita, I have done an entire painting in tweezers. One square I did Ever Moment in tweezers before. I don't like dipping
Two
a lot of
years.
wax, and that's why I love. Do you? It's because you hate the medium wax, or you hate having to keep cookie cutting the wax? Because that's why I like my refillable pens.
Oh
Because
my, the only one that uses tweezers. Oh, listen, I used tweezers for the first year that I diamond painted. Okay. But it wasn't because I didn't like the wax.
well, you didn't know.
I couldn't figure out how to use the pen.
Well, you have it mastered now. Too bad you didn't stick with tweezers, and you wouldn't have a whole shelf of pens over there.
So I could not figure out. And I'm a crafter. It was so embarrassing. Okay. And I am the YouTube queen. I tell anybody, you want to see something, Google it. Oh, you go to YouTube. There's a video for everything. But I never thought to go for diamond painting. Right. So here I am, diamond painting. And I mean, I do some fairly large pictures. Okay. I'm diamond painting, diamond painting. I cannot figure out how to use this thing. I keep looking at this pink pen like and this wax. I'm like, I don't get this. I don't understand. Okay. And so the young lady that introduced me into diamond painting, we were on a video chat one night and she was just like, so Keisha, what you doing? You diamond painting? I was like, yes, girl. She was like, what pen is that you're using? I was like, tweezers. She was like, what? I was like, what am I supposed to use? It came with tweezers. She was like,
Oh
girl,
no!
where's the pink pen? I was like, that's
You
what
were
this is, a
using
pen?
those terrible metal tweezers that cut. You were not. I didn't even know they were functional. No, you weren't. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can hardly believe it.
She was like, you see that pink thing? I said, that's a pen? She's like, yeah. She's like, you use the wax. Where's the wax? I said, what's what? The pink thing? She said, yeah. I said, dude, what am I supposed to do with that? She said, Keisha, peel the thing back. I said, huh? I ain't never been so embarrassed in my life.
You do this, and you just admit this publicly to almost 80 people. How long have you? Did you please don't tell me the whole year.
I did.
Oh my soul!
I didn't buy my first custom pen until my second year, well into my second year of diamond painting.
I put it off for so long. I got one glittery
I didn't
one.
know it existed. See, because I was a crafter, my girlfriend introduced me to diamond painting when my husband got sick. All right. She was like, I need you to have something else to do. You gotta have something to focus your brain. I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, I'll try it. Why not? Okay. And I got addicted to it, right? But I never looked on, I'm not a Facebook person, even though y'all see me nowhere else. I'm really not a Facebook person. I didn't think to look on YouTube. I didn't think to Google anything. I started out with the two companies that my girlfriend told me to. Okay. And that was it. Okay. And I just diamond painted. Okay. So it wasn't until I went on Facebook and I put in the word diamond painting and all of these groups open. I was like, oh my God. So I joined one. Okay. And they started talking about pens. I was sitting there stunned. I was like, it's like, oh my God, I look so much better than this little thing.
You could have started a tweezer group.
I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, it just was eye opening. But then I kept one pen for a long time. I had one custom pen for a very very long time. Okay, and I still talk to the person that actually turned my first pen.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
Yeah,
sweet.
because I mean, talent is talent. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't buy as nearly as many pens from them anymore, but I always tell them you'll always be my first. Okay.
Oh,
And that's Daniel over at Lace and Ladies.
he was
Okay.
my first one too. He was
Because
my
Daniel is one of the grandfathers of diamond painting pens, custom diamond painting pens.
yeah, yeah. He was
Okay.
my one.
He's been around almost the longest. I only know one other group, honestly, that's been around as long as Daniel.
You know what? I just bought pens from him too. You know why? While I was on vacation. Hey, hey, hey. Look, while I was on vacation. Okay, okay. I was talking with Mary one night, and she goes, "Look here, look here."
Enabler, don't talk
Yeah,
to
that's
Mary.
right. She kept sending me links, and one of them was Dan's, and he had a 15% off sale and free shipping. I'm like, uh-oh. So I got a Christmas present. I bought my husband the antler pen in the bullet, the bullet and antler pen. So
Mhm.
almost everything I bought was an ink pen, a
Mhm.
ink pen.
He
Um,
makes a mean pen. He makes a
so
beautiful ink
I got
pen.
several of those coming. If you saw me putting this on my lips, this is Juicy Watermelon from Ashes We Rise. That's Atlanta over there. So
Alana and me got to talk because I put together these grand prize winners and they get in the roll balls, and I was sitting here jealous. I was like, if I take one, right, you think anybody will notice? Like
I
nobody would notice.
I have a
I would
teeny
know, but
I have a teeny one. It's Invigorate. I'm gonna put it on. Whew.
I love scent. So I'm just
I
dying to
do
try them.
too.
I'll place an order though.
I
Alana,
do.
don't tell nobody. I just thought about stealing them. I didn't.
It's the
I literally have like 5 trays. I did until I met Tina too on Crafty Crafter. I had five, like I had no, I lied. Let me not lie, okay? Because I have these tray holders, okay, that hold lots of trays, but I only use one type of tray.
right.
And it wasn't, I love all my 3D people. I love them all. I got lots of 3D friends. Ain't none of them built my trays. Yeah, no. All of my trays actually came from the enabler that's sitting there with the trays.
Well,
Okay.
they were just the regular
The clear ones.
clear ones with that
Hmm.
front
Yep.
door. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what those were.
And I
So
still use them today. Still my
you know
favorite tray.
You know what? I did take some of each tray. I took some Bella and some Nick's trays with me, but and of course the old China boat, right? The white boat from China. I travel with that because it has a spout when I put them in my bag. So I still travel with up. They found them. Put them here, guys. Put
I
them
just
here.
started using those too. And that's
Well,
only because they came with this
you want
stand that I just
different kinds.
purchased.
Just show them different kinds. Thank you.
If I had never used those either. So my best friend was just like, and she loves those white boats. Okay, so she was just like, you have to try it, and I was like, I really don't.
Do you know what I did? I don't know if anybody is in here that's ordered enough from me that I throw in an extra China boat that says on the side "Shine Bright" with diamond painting with sparklers, because
I don't
I
have that.
I ordered 3,000 of those to get my name on the side. She promised me it wouldn't rub off.
It
She lied.
does.
She
I
lied.
know. I know it.
Maybe it's only 1,500. I don't remember. It was a lot, a lot, a lot. So we have a lot, and I was embarrassed to list them. Now there's still China trays, but that black's going to rub off, and I'm afraid to sell them. Although I could just sell them, for the whatever 75 cents or whatever they are. If people want them, y'all should tell me if I should list them. But I try to give them away with all the bigger orders that'll fit in there. I try. Okay, I got some.
Exactly. Tina and her rabbit holes.
Oh gosh. I fell down. I fell down the rabbit hole, which, by the way, brings me back to, did y'all see the pictures? We took two rabbits with
I did
us
see that. I did
on
see that.
vacation. Never. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh, I can't believe it. So we had two rabbits and the dog with us. And I'll tell y'all why. So I'm talking to my friend, and she's telling me about that. This was months ago, about her needing to go and blah, blah, blah. And she was telling me the dog she placed, the stud dog, and she got him all fixed up. She's got his teeth cleaned and pulled and neutered and all the things for $95. I'm like, what?
What?
Do you think your vet can do neuter a rabbit? And she's like, call her. So I did. Okay. I don't think I posted this picture, but this is little old lady vet in this old building
Listen,
in the
she old
middle
school then.
of nowhere. I mean, nowhere, middle of nowhere. There's nothing around. She lives next door to this place. It's like a step in time. It's like watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
We bring in those rabbits. We brought the rabbits in, and we're trying to check in at the counter with these two younger ladies. We're talking notebooks, the fat spiral notebooks. They're just trying, and half of it's the spirals out, the pages are ripping out, and they're
Oh, she old school.
down. And I'm like, do you want to know like what they are? Like it's a gray lion head. Like, maybe they don't have lots of rabbits. Okay, fine. But so we're getting them all down. And the next thing we know, this little old lady's coming out of the back, and these the rabbits, and she just picks them up and takes them back. Is this the dog coming here? Because I had called that Monday. I said, well, if she's that cheap on rabbits, my dog had a cough. Let's get her checked out. So she checked out and made sure it wasn't the heart, because that's what I was worried about the most. My Chihuahua died of congestive heart failure. Well, she said it wasn't the heart. And I said, how much for rabies? $10. Okay, I'll take your rabies. I said, by the way, I have a microchip right here, pulled out of my purse. Can you do this? She goes, the dog's screaming, but she put it in. And then, so she charged me $5 to put my microchip in, and $10 for the rabies. And I said, on her chest here, there's a lump on her chest. And she called it a mammary cyst. And she goes, I've had cancellations. I can do that for you if you want. I'm like, right now, here today? Yeah. And I'm like, I wasn't prepared for that mentally. Like, I don't want to lose my dog. So I was a little nervous. And Jerry's like, how much? She goes, 40.
Oh,
like,
no.
Let's do it.
I know that's right.
So we left all the animals there, and we come out of there with all the things done for $120. Because when I walked back in to pick them up, I realized I'm looking around going, oh my gosh, do you accept credit cards for payments? And they're like, well, do you have cash or a check? I'm like, no, I don't have cash or a check. They're like, well, we do, but it'll be a 5% charge. I'm like, fine, I don't care. So $120 out the door for all the things.
I can't even look at my vet for less than $120.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I hadn't gone to check out the lump or the cough yet, because
I would have too.
I know. I just couldn't believe it. So if I get another dog, I know where I'll be headed to visit my friend. That's for sure.
Listen, I tell people all the time, guys, right? Diamond painting and enjoying the craft of diamond painting and collecting accessories are two separate addictions. Okay. It's not required to have a hand turned custom pen from a turner to diamond paint and enjoy it. Okay. I actually have a good friend, okay, who is one of the Chinese sellers, and she sells her pens on her regular acrylic pens on Amazon too.
Mhm.
Okay. And so to support her, I bought three. Okay. She had them in three colors, right? But it was, I mean, I honestly, guys, I'm past my 3 bump world. Okay. But they were little 3 bump pens. And so I was like, all right, cool. And so I bought them and they're very comfortable to use. Okay. Very simple. Okay. I'm just past a bit of simplicity. But I turners don't like me, y'all. They
They
either
don't.
love me or they don't like me.
Mm.
Because I'm
Well,
very specific now. See, after 6 years of collecting and as many pins as I have, when I contact any turner that I, for the first time, it could be the first time, it needs to be this many inches. It has to be the diameter of this much. Okay, it cannot exceed this from tip to tip. Okay, yeah, right, yeah.
oh, they love you.
Mm-mm.
They
It's
love you.
really horrible. It's really horrible. Okay, so
Okay,
when you could be that specific, it's a problem. Oh, now that's cute.
I'm gonna make me bigger here just so I can. Let me
Yeah,
see.
go ahead. You
All
that
right.
is
So I bought a
cutesy.
whole bunch of these, and the reason I did is because these are all going to be for the new squares. See those new big squares there? That one's turned different. But anyway,
You know, somebody else was just telling me about this case with these square drill things.
yeah, this one comes with labels. And so I bought different ones because I was buying a whole bunch of, I think, drills from somebody, and they said they had these in. I said, well, send me a few. So see, I got a whole different.
Oh my God.
Oh, look here, look
I
here.
knew I was gonna say I knew he was gonna do it to me. I knew he was gonna do it to me. You roll for that.
Is that the kind you want? Do you want to try one of
That is
those?
so beautiful. It really is. You know
Okay.
me and my butterflies and my purple.
Now, here's one more kind. Technically, I have two of these, and they
I
didn't.
ha- I got that one and the Megadon. They got one that's even bigger.
So you've seen this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to. Okay. Oh, it's coming. Okay. Sorry. Here we go.
They
Let's read
have
the.
some. I mean, they have cases that are crazy. I mean, honestly, they just crazy. You unfroze. You good?
Okay. There we go. Here we go. So look at this. It's a suitcase. It's a mini
Exactly.
suitcase, and I looked them up. They were original. Ooh, they smell. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of off gas or whatever it's called. So see,
Oh.
it actually is for luggage, to go in the back of luggage because these were originally made for cosmetics industry.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course diamond painter people. So look, this one has two levels of
But it's still the squares.
it's because I got the squares because I'm looking into the squares. So I figure if I bought all these cases with the squares, then I could just use that to organize if I had to. But if I'm not going to keep them, I'll probably take them to the retreat. And see, this one has
Oh
pockets up
wow.
and stuff to put things in.
Now
So
mine is round, so I'm telling you, I gotta look into the square thing because I have the squares
yeah,
that I put my sparklers in. It's
yeah,
around here somewhere,
that's what
but
I
I didn't
mean.
know they came as the cases.
Yep, and that's why when I found out they had the square, that's why I bought them to try. Okay, so anyway, and those come in different colors too. So I'll decide which ones I'm going to keep, and the others I might take to the retreat just to sell there. And the reason is because the shipping kills me on these things. I mean, I don't think. Okay, so I can buy these at wholesale.
Where you ordering them from? Oh, okay.
I mean, I buy these at wholesale, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to pay shipping to get them to me. But what kills me is when people order them and they have to pay the shipping because it's outrageous. So what's happening on Amazon is those are China sellers. They're selling them.
Correct. Correct.
They already so they're making their profit, and you get them for
Because
free.
what they've already done is ship it to Amazon, sitting in the warehouse here. Okay, this way they could still honor like the Prime and stuff like that, and you don't have to wait for it. Hmm.
That's right. So that's why I probably won't carry them because I carried the Elizabeth Ward Duke containers, and the shipping on that killed us, especially when people would order a diamond painting, a long diamond painting, and the storage container.
Hmm.
We don't have a box right for that, and so
Right.
we always, as high as they paid on the shipping, we had to subsidize shipping. So the highest you'll pay on my site for shipping is $15 unless you're international. But So you could order 5 diamond paintings and still only pay 15. So we subsidize the rest of that.
Oh wow.
Rainy Mary. Oh, Mary won a pin today at
I was gonna say where.
the France one, the one you were asking me about. Was it you? Somebody was asking
Oh,
me about last night.
which France one? There's
You
two
know,
of them.
the say guy.
Oh,
I can't.
okay. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Say no more. I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Cheryl, I love my hybrids. Let's not let Cheryl just send me a message, girl. You know what I'm saying?
we, I think I've asked Cheryl to help me be a mom, but she doesn't like doing that. But she's good at the Excel sheets and whatnot, so she's helping with that.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, Nicole's hearing us talk about all her trays. Let's see.
Listen, I just found out, show you how much I'm behind the loop. Okay. When I tell y'all I'm in every Facebook group and
Uh-huh.
I'm never on Facebook, I'm not. Nicole, I could tell you I just found out that you even you changed the crazy girl. I ain't even know, girl.
You mean you're talking about her like 2.0 or 3.0? That's what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I kept seeing it like in places and I was like 2.0, what is that? But now I saw it with the spout. I was like, "What? Whose tray is that?" And it was like Nicole. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm a little
I got
behind."
the original version because she asked to post
That's
in
what
our
I'm used to.
the original. So we got the original version where the two set on top that didn't have a top. I had to
Okay,
figure that out.
nice.
And then the 2.0, so that has a top now. That was the 2.0.
Okay,
And then the 3.0, let's get a pretty pink
this is
one.
the advertisement for Nicole, y'all. All right,
That's
go on.
right, look at that. And so there's the butterfly.
I
Actually,
love my butt. I love the butterfly.
and so the spouts out here. Oh,
I
wait a
just
minute.
saw those. I was like, when did Nicole get spout? Somebody need to tell me something.
Changed it again though, because now it's a new little logo. And so this is the one I got free at the retreat. See?
Nice, nice.
She
All right,
gave
Nicole. I'm trying to stay away from you, but I just found out.
every single
Hey,
person at
Shawana.
the retreat got a free tray. Look at this purple.
That's so nice. Oh, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that.
Else. You want to see something else? This is the galactic rainbow sparkly purple.
Oh, that's pretty too.
And that is a little transparent. I don't know if it's enough transparent for you because Bella Nicole, that's the thing she likes is transparent trays. So that's the
That
problem.
is beautiful though. That is really, really beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful. And I'm
Oh
telling
Lord, I need to stay. I got somewhere else to go check out.
you, let's see. I didn't give you a Bella tray. Oh, we'll have to think about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, hey, listen.
Mainly
She
pinks.
said 1-800 pen help. Girl, it need to be a real thing.
Oh, Gracie gifted Jenny with the first Flower Girl blank, and I love it. I got my first one. I just found out about Flower Girl blanks in June. And so Elizabeth Inslee from Enablers Outpost was there and she turned me one. So I do have my first Flower Girl blank from Elizabeth turned it for me. So of course it's all different colors with gold flakes, right? So that's what I like.
Well, see, the thing about the flower girl blanks, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful. I mean, she makes beautiful blanks,
Yeah.
okay? Kayla, I've
Yeah.
watched Kayla grow and just blossom into who she is today. And her blanks, I always say a lot of people might try to make a flower blank right now, but you cannot duplicate her, because she makes amazing blanks.
They are
Not
pretty.
only does Kayla make amazing blanks, though, I always like a good story. Okay, that's just me. Okay, so if you got a family-owned business like Diamond Paintings with Sparklers, I got a little soft spot for that. I got a family. Okay, so with Kayla only started making blanks because if anybody don't know, she is a talented crafter. Okay. What the woman can do with wood is out of control. Okay. But she started making the pen blanks to enable her to send her children to a Christian academy.
Oh,
And
really?
so the sale of those blanks keeps her children in private school.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
Kayla's a cool person.
That's
Okay. She's very, firm and fair, firm and fair. So there's no shortcuts around how to get a flower girl blank. Catch the drops. But she's an outstanding person.
nice.
Okay. Even more than and now she's turning the diamond painting pens for herself. And she got
Really?
tired. I think she got tired of other people turning her stuff. She was like, I can turn them too. I have a beautiful ink pen that she made for me years ago.
Really?
I mean, she is super talented. She is super talented, and we've talked a lot because we have a lot in common. She crochets, I crochet, so Tina. That is somebody I would definitely tell you that's a great person for you to know.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
she's a beautiful, beautiful spirit.
Huh. Well, I've never caught her drops. Again, I just found out about her in June, and I have one of her blank, pins.
Her
Um,
blank, her I can't. I mean, honestly, if I tell y'all the truth, I can't do frenzy shopping. Okay, I just can't.
oh, I
My
gotta.
anxiety is a little too high for that, so I can't. These people that have gotten popular where they have these drops and it's a frenzy, I can no longer do it, even if I love their stuff. Okay.
It's hard
So
for
what I
me.
did, right, because I still feel like I need to support Kayla because I do love her to death. So I had to go recruit some people, y'all, right? I needed some flower girl black, so I had to go you know, I had to go recruit some peoples that don't mind and snag fast so
Uh,
that I could get a couple.
okay,
Yeah,
so
because
that's
I
your
can't.
trick. I need to find a fast friend, and I don't have to do.
Yeah, that's how I gotta dial a friend. I gotta dial. So I just can't. I just can't. I mean, those things give me high anxiety. I can't sleep. I got heart palpitations. Wait, now I just can't. Okay, it's just too much. I raised 5 children, and
You
it
do.
wasn't that much pressure. Okay, I just can't.
No,
I just can't.
that
Lisa, do
I.
never ask me about somebody making a pen to match the Chuck Pinson canvases because I own every one but two Chuck's
Ooh,
canvases. Okay, I have a Chuck gallery going. I have an obsession with Chuck Pinson. I've gone to Atlanta to meet Chuck Pinson. I have a sign lithograph. I love Chuck Pinson. So at the
oh.
point that I want somebody to start matching Chuck's, new rabbit hole. Nope, not doing it. Mm-mm.
Well, with all the pins you have, surely you have something. His diamond paintings are so colorful anyway.
I love his. I mean, I love it. That's why I bought the four, y'all. That's why I was like, oh, that's right up Chuck alley. Okay, it's like if that ain't Chuck, I don't know what is. That's a set just for a person with a Chuck.
Now, you real quick, I had in my hand. These are from the France.
Ooh.
They have the little flowers in them.
Mm-hmm.
So these are from that France. The France. I
Okay,
don't know
nice.
how to
I
say
mean,
the.
there's two of them from France that turn, and they both very talented. I have nothing ill to say about either one of them. My preference in the two is Serge. Is we call him Master Serge, and his pens are phenomenal.
Huh.
That's a
I,
rabbit hole I had to jump out of too because shipping is.
well, that's what's so cool about these pins. They're like 37 shipped.
Oh, see, no, 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 no. Master Surge make his blanks and then he turns his blanks and then he sends it to you. But what I did love about Surge and why it ended up being a rabbit hole for me is because I found out that if he shipped me one or two pens, then the shipping, let's say it was $15. Okay, let's say. Okay, I don't know exactly, but let's say it's $15. I could get two pens for $15 or I can get seven pens for $15. And it
Uh,
didn't change my shipping. So I was like, I need seven pens. Yeah, I did that one too many times. I was like, all right, I gotta slow down again. But he makes beautiful pens. He does not make narrow pens. His
uh,
pens are thicker. Okay. So it was easier to pull, rein myself in a little bit.
gotcha. I see Shawana. Hey, Shawana. We're going to get the dance list up there soon. You got to remind me. Give me about 2 more weeks, and I'm going to talk to my son because he's just started college. So he's trying to pull his life together in order to go on a new schedule, and he's not helping with orders. That's the other thing. So me and my daughter have been doing the orders this week, and we are all caught up, by the way, all caught up.
Amazing.
So we were all caught up yesterday -1, and then we posted September 1st in the groups and inundated again last night. So thank you all for ordering. I appreciate that. And we're caught up again, but I didn't get my bills paid and all the other things. I did have caught up on my laundry. Every time I come downstairs, I put on a load. So Passion for Craft is new. Let's see what she has to say. She's new with sparklers. And what do I recommend? I don't like AB drills. The coating comes off on me. I'm a hard presser. You know what? I've been a hard presser too. And this past week, I've been trying to do it lighter, number one. But number two, we have sparklers. They are glass. And I would start with the sparklers mini set. And they have a sparklers AB and metallic and opal mini set and a sparklers plain mini set. I would start with there. That's what I would do.
Let me tell you something, and I'm not Tina by a long shot, y'all. I tell you that all the time. Okay, I'm still learning how to bling. Okay, I have a problem with the set because the sets just make life simple. Okay, I don't have to choose 1, 2, 3. I get the sets, and then I sit there and look at all the sets, and I look at the color palette of my picture, and it just helps. Okay, now you know, learning and perfecting where to put them is its own art, but it just changes. To me, it changes the dynamic of it so that it's not as complicated.
Right. And once you start learning, you start small, like change eyes, make eyes bling, lights bling, water bling, something like that. Start small and you'll start getting the hang of that. Get into the group. If you're not in our Facebook, Diamond Painting with Sparklers Facebook group, look at all the examples and don't be overwhelmed. Every one of those people, including me, started somewhere. I started with original sparklers. I would put original sparklers in every single painting that I could. And that's where I started. And it's just gone from there. Which reminds me, I haven't shown you my
Missy, to answer your question, it's the Fordite. That's the automotive paint. Okay. Getting a red Corvette. Okay. You probably could do it. Okay. I can tell you that you better be prepared to pay for it because the red is the highest price blank you're gonna buy. It's that red because the red is, first of all, everybody can't make a red, okay, and the people that do, they pay extra money for that color. Something about red that evidently is harder to produce or whatever the case would be, but I don't know a caster that doesn't pay more for his red, whether it's in the mica powder or the dyes. It doesn't matter. Red is just a hot color.
Huh. Carissa, pens do take up space. And that's what I was thinking. You know, they're about the price of a diamond painting and I can hide them a lot easier. So yeah, they take a lot.
Why that? I will say that.
I have though been looking on Amazon for one of the pen cases like you have. I've been looking.
I'll send you a link. I have extra cases. I like them because the cases just keep it contained. You understand? That's what I like. And they hold different size pens. Okay, so that's why for me, I have chosen that's my go-to as far as keeping my pens. It keeps all dirt and dust off of my pens. I'm sorry, I pay too much money for my pens to be dusty. Okay. And they keep them in this original beauty. It doesn't rub off the finish on them or anything like that. That I've heard other people say that they've tried storage thing with their pens. Mine has never. I could take the whole case and drop it, and I won't break a pen.
Huh. Well, also, I've bought all these beautiful rainbow stands from Bella Nicole, but those are going to be filled, and that's why I want something else to keep them in. That will be
what kind of stand?
Remember, I showed you all my pens are on it. It says dpwithsparklers.com.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm just catching up with the fact that they sell those too. See.
Well, I did.
I was just having a conversation with Nix because I was like, Nix, I was on your website. Like, I didn't know you sold that.
Well, she has a little one with 6.
Right.
And not rainbow. So I got the rainbow. It does
and
10.
How many is it whole?
10.
Oh, nice. Nicole, listen, I gotta check you out, Nicole. Let's see, enabler.
I also ordered that round pen stand from Dan that you helped design.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I got that coming too.
I
But
don't want to tell you I don't even own one of those yet, but yeah, okay, yeah.
well, well, I'll see how it is. But I've got to stop with the pen stands, and I'm just going to get a case. And Rochelle, and Keisha, y'all hold me to this. I can't fill past the one case. All right. All right. That's what we're going to do. I
What
can't.
pen? You
I'm
can't
not
fill past
fill
the one
past.
zipper case.
That's it.
Do you
That
okay? But before you say that, right? I could say okay, but I think that you need to see it
is
so
it
that
too.
you realize how many pens it holds.
What about small one? Can I get small?
Okay, they only come as one size.
Okay. All right. So let's see. How often do you rotate? And I think it was Ronnie that says she didn't have any special trays. An automotive pen, need a red Corvette. Those are the Fordite they're talking about. Oh, in a
Yes,
small. Rochelle puts hers in a small glass case with a small light behind the case.
I saw that. I was like, well, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, and I don't have enough shelf space, display space for anything anymore.
All
Anita,
right, so this is what my pencil case looks like
okay.
because that's what they are. They're pencil
Hold on,
cases.
make it big again. Hold on. Ba-da-da. There you go.
Okay, so this one, as you see, is a little bit
Fat.
we're not
Okay.
gonna talk about that yet. All right, we're
Yeah.
just gonna open this up, okay?
All right.
And I don't know whose case it is. My full disclosure before somebody says that I was favoring one of my turners over another. I don't know whose case this is. All right. And yes, each one of them have their own case, but we're not talking about that either.
Sherry says her wallet's in lockdown. Oh
I don't
God.
want to tell you. It needs to be.
It
Okay.
does. It
So
does.
this is why I said, Tina, you gotta understand how many they hold.
Oh,
Okay, because this is
that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pens across.
oh.
You got 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 in one case.
8. Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I just wanted, that's why I said, you just got to know what you said. You don't need to fill but one case.
Okay, okay, but 72, at least it's a number that we don't go over, right? That's it.
I listen, I think it's good. Okay.
Okay,
I think
we
it's
gotta
good.
go. We gotta go. Okay. Rochelle rotates with every canvas. Every canvas, I only do
I
about
do
5.
as well.
Here,
I do a different pen with every canvas.
I use 3 pens for camp. Y'all should have seen me because when I traveled, I did something crazy. I bought just a little school organizer from Walmart I'd had because I'm an organizer and I like containers. And I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but those 3 pens came in before I left. I probably took a dozen pens with me on that trip because, hey, even though I wanted to test all my pens, I wanted to test the different waxes. I used a wax, a real wax, and I don't think I liked the way it left a residue. So I ended up using like putties a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I even tried the glue dots.
I never can get used to that. I only pulled this pen out because they talking about the Corvette pens.
Yeah.
This is a Corvette Fordite pen. Okay. So as you
Whoa.
see, the Corvette is like reddish. Alexa, turn on the light.
It looks pink.
Okay, it's actually a red. Okay, and I have it on in all black resin.
Oh, wow.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, in this one too, I think it glows in the dark, but I don't like that sort of thing, so don't hold me to that. But um, this is what the Corvette ones looks like. Okay, it all depends on the placement, and of course, and how it's turned. But that's what the Corvette one looks like.
That's a pretty shape. I
Yeah,
like that.
this is actually now that I pulled out this case and I'm looking at all my Fordite and my shark vertebrae, so I know that this is Lathan Mysteries
Oh,
case. Okay, but I even have Fordite that is clear.
oh wow.
Okay, I had them make me a blank that because I like translucent blanks,
It's
like
thinner.
the rainbows.
Yeah.
Okay, and so yeah, they tend to uh turn my pens thinner because that's what I like.
Good.
Okay. But yeah, I have all kinds of Fordite pens.
So Jenny, yes, wood floors can be dangerous to hand turn pins. And Anita,
It
I think
is. Carpet
Anita,
is not ain't no less dangerous, honey.
really, really?
No, because I have wall to wall carpet, and if that pen comes down the right way, okay.
Oh,
Because you also have to understand that each pen, once these pens are custom turns, they have weak spots.
mm,
Okay. And if you're a person like me and you like a thinner pen, the thinner the
mm,
pen, the more fragile the pen.
mm,
Okay. So anywhere they have a bump, a twist, or anything like that, the pen is more fragile there. So if this pen falls in such a way that hits something, I could lose a pen.
mm,
Okay. I will
gotcha.
tell you if that happens, y'all need to send them back to the turner that turned your pen, and they'll help you because they know what to do. But
Oh,
um, yeah, you know what I'm
I love
saying. But the thin, as you see, some of my pens get like really
I love
super
that.
thin. Yeah,
There's
this one is
something
like a
I
fire.
yes, I love that.
Yeah, it
I
reminded me of fire.
it's called Fire Opal from TJ.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming. So I've
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I got to get out of the
Well,
groups.
he's wonderful because he makes his own blanks in a lot of cases. He also uses a lot of Midwest hybrids. So, it all depends on what you like. Unfortunately, I don't need to talk to no more casters.
His shape fits my hand pretty well, so it's not bad while it's on lockdown. Oh, okay. So Anita asked, "What are the names of the pin groups?" Well, Anita, there's a lot of them.
Oh, girl, that's a rabbit hole right there. That's a rabbit hole. You know what I mean?
That's like saying,
Literally.
"What's the name of the diamond painting group you're in?" So there's
Okay, I personally admin J&J Custom Blanks. J&J Custom Diamond Painting Pens, Lathan Mysteries, and AK Custom Diamond Painting Paradise. Woo! I am also an admin over the Diamond Painting Pen Obsession group,
oh,
which
we didn't.
is a good group for people that want to learn more about pens because pen collectors are in that group. Okay. Uh, Tina's also being featured as the business of the month in that group, but don't tell nobody, y'all. Okay. And every month we feature a different company. Okay, now that could be a turner, that could be an accessory person, that could be I think Muni Made was a couple of months ago. Um, what we got lined up? I know Donna Bass is being featured in there toward the end of the year. I think that art for acrylics, girl, there's more turners, honestly, out now than there's ever been.
Mm.
So to sit here and try to name off their groups, you know. Okay, but I definitely recommend the ones that I'm in, and I honestly, it's not because honest. If I'm 100% honest with y'all, okay, and I'm gonna say this, and I might get beat up tomorrow. Okay, I love my Turners. Okay, my Turners are John Beam, Linda Hidalgo. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. And Aaron McGee. Okay, I love the three of them. Each one of them would tell you Aaron's on the newer side of it. Well, all of them have 50 or more of Keisha's blanks sitting at their house. Okay. So I believe in my turners. They turn pens for me often. Okay. But they all understand that they're actually not my favorite turn
Oh, you
because
mean
there's so
have
many.
right, right.
Yes. Okay.
So
Because
they're
you develop your own style, you
right,
understand, and what works for you. And
right,
because I like a thinner pen,
right.
right? Like these are all from Linda. I actually just looked in this case. This is
Linda
this is
who?
Linda's case. Okay.
What's her pin group? Does she have a pin
Linda
group?
is Lathan Mysteries.
Oh, wait, does she's the one that turns those?
She turned the sparkler pen for the first event.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She was the turner for the first event.
That's what
Okay.
happens when we don't interview people. I don't really know who's doing that.
Exactly. That's
I
why I
like
thought this was a good we did it, we did it good this time. Okay. But see, this was my original rainbow pen from the
Oh,
same blank
look at
as
this.
all of your pens.
Oh,
Okay. And Linda turned this pen.
oh my God.
Okay. So I say that to say they all have their own style.
Okay.
Okay. And you kind of get a feel over a period of time as to what style, what kind of things you prefer. Okay. Um uh one of the popular groups is my BFF.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Oh my
Also
God.
one of the older groups. Okay.
Mm,
Um but up until recently, and
right.
I was corrected this on a YouTube live. So thank you. Okay, I love some new information. Okay, but up until recently, she only turned one set, one
Yeah. Style.
style. That's
Right.
it, one,
Right.
and she's been doing that successfully. Got to be for at least 3-4 years now.
Right.
Okay, because her group has been around for a while. Okay. So it might be longer than that. Okay. But she successfully ran her business with one shape.
Huh.
And this blew my mind. Okay. Because I couldn't understand. And I own her pen. Okay. I
Right.
now have one in the new shape I just got. Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I had to do. Okay.
Well,
And
I'm
then
crazy.
I have my own enablers who send me messages. Ooh, look at this blank. Yeah. So I ordered one of her pens for the newer shape. Okay. But she successfully ran this group and continues to. Okay. She's very successful. Okay. Lots of people love that shape.
Yeah.
They were in love with that one shape. She did the one shape. She has an excellent finish on her pens. Okay. So I would never tell nobody that there's anything wrong with her pens. Okay, but they were so simple, okay? A little too simple for my craziness, okay? So, that's why I say you find the person that you love. Going into all of these groups, and I'm in all of them, okay? But going into all of these groups shows you a different side of each one of them because their talent is rolled in different ways, and so what they produce is different, and you
Right.
will find your preference. You know what I'm saying? You will find your preference. It's just all about, look at this. This is a long blank.
It is.
All y'all rainbow blanks are this long.
I can't believe you have one that long just to
Yeah.
get all the color.
Okay. Well, when Bill originally made these blanks, because they all this long when they start, okay, I just fell in love with it. So I was just like, Linda, leave it long. Just leave it. Okay. I just leave it as it is. Okay. Whereas you see the difference in these two pens. Okay. Okay. But this is my preference of a length of pen.
Right.
Okay. Because while I'm working, I can flip this pen in my 3 ways a Sunday. It's a
Right.
little harder to try to do this one because it's so long.
Now
So
you got a baton. Did you ever twirl a baton? I did that when I was little. Did everybody, never, you know what I'm talking about, right?
mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the cheerleading. That's the
Yeah.
cheerleading.
Well, not quite. It
She
was
said
just
not
the
quite.
not now Mitzi says she's fortunate she uses a 15 placer but it keeps her pin from rolling, so that is another trick because if you have, so for me
God
I don't
bless you. That is a
placer,
talent I do not have, baby.
but if you put a straightener on the top of the pin that might keep your pin from rolling too, so that's another
True.
idea right
That's
there.
true. That's true. That's also good. That's a good
Yeah,
idea, actually.
yeah. Elizabeth
Mm.
West Side. Oh, okay. Elizabeth Grider. Hi, Elizabeth says the West Side has no snow in Washington. Mary Lou's in West
Mm.
Virginia. West
Mm.
Virginia. That's where my
Okay. Need
um
to know
toilet
where to get
bowl
the
was from. Bye, Ellen. I know you left there. Let's see.
Rochelle. I got does it have to be this year before the year come out? Like I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to work with you, girl. I'm gonna send me a message. Just send me a message. I'm gonna have to try to help you out.
Mary says she's
15
from Rochester.
places. Oh my god.
Did you hear that? Mary said
Uh-uh.
she's from Rochester. She doesn't live there now, but she said she's from Rochester. I'd forgotten about that, Mary.
Oh
Um,
really?
it's nice
Yeah,
to
see
have.
that's upper New York. I mean, and upper New York is gorgeous. I mean, for the fact that you get all 4 seasons true and blue. I used to drive my daughter up to the apple orchards up there and everything because it's just beautiful. And we would go right at the start of fall when the leaves were turning. So we were driving on the highway. My daughter would videotape it and everything else because it was just so beautiful to look at. So Upper New York is really beautiful. I'm from the city, the concrete jungle. So where we got more concrete than we got trees. Okay, but hey, girl gotta make a living.
Oh, Mary Jo says she has a tri Chihuahua, JJ Little. That's so cute. Mary Jo, one of mine was a tri that passed away. Let's see, Louisville. Oh, yeah, Jenny is near Louisville, and Rochelle's husband's from
Mitzi, did Diamond Pen Pals agree to make the pen for you without the no roll? Because I think I'm pretty sure I have one at least that does not have the no roll. They really easy to work with, to be honest with y'all. They
really.
really easy.
Well, I know
Okay.
she's been really good because I've won. Just discovering these pen people. So I go in a group and I'm like, oh my gosh, you have this pen and you have this rainbow pen and you have this pen. Can you make these for me? And let me go ahead and test all these. And you know what? I was very surprised that I had bought a slim from her, but it was
Mm-hmm.
just regular, I can't even remember now, tapered or something.
That's what it is, tapered.
And I have a thicker tapered. And I
Right.
like both, but again, because my fingers get really tired, I have to change things when my fingers get tired. I even go back to a pink pen with the cushy on it occasionally if I
West
have.
Virginia is gorgeous too.
It
God,
is.
Lord, it is a beautiful place. Bye,
It is.
Helen.
That's right. It is Jenny Rose's birthday. That's why she's not here. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah, it is her birthday. That's right. That's right. And she's had a rough day. So yeah, I'm sure the last thing she think about is YouTube right now.
Carolyn says rabbit hole is the phrase for this live.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I mean, I answer any question that somebody asks of me, but girl, I tell people all the time, don't do it to yourself. Like it's just it gets crazy. You
Now,
know,
let's see. Carissa says that she has the square containers. If you're taking your drills with you, like I do to work, even brand new, the lids fall off or don't close. So when I open the storage cases, the drills are everywhere.
now see
Oh,
and that's funny you say that because I take off the top to load the sparklers in, and then I
yeah.
put my little sticker on it so it tells me what I put in it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I noticed the other night when I opened it to add something that I felt like soon as I touched one that it was looser. So
Okay.
I was wondering about that over a period of time if it would start to do that.
She says she tapes the top closed. So we'll have to see. I love that you can see it well. I like that.
Yes.
And that you don't really lose the top like you can if you take off the screw one. So then what would you use, Carissa? Let's say you've tried them now and you're not liking them. What do you use then? Do you use the round ones with the tops? I mean, what are you using? Let's see. Heidi bought more storage. Let's see. Go to Harbor Freight. The containers are $5. Elizabeth, I've been to Harbor Freight. I've got tons of their stuff, but that little latch on them gives out too. And I have it. And
I
honestly,
can't.
see, they're so open that when you open it, there's almost always some drills that fall out. And then if it gets really low, then it'll tip. So we glued washers in the bottom of every one of mine. And that's how I was going to organize all of my drills. I have all the things for hundreds of them. And then I went to these. I just bought these. I haven't redone anything, of course. So before I move everything out, I don't know. I don't necessarily love the Harbor Freights are good for a season, but I just don't know all the thing. But
And I can't. Mm-mm. I never
yeah,
liked them. I understand why people like them. I call them the drill storage you need a spoon for.
what now?
I say that you need a spoon for the Harbor Freights because they so wide that you need a
Oh,
spoon to like pick
oh,
them up.
okay, yeah, okay. Need to go storage shopping just for Teemaw sparklers. Now, I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
people have,
Cheryl. The Sandar Direct is one of the ones that I buy my zipper cases from.
yeah, yeah. zipper cases too. I like those plastic containers too. So Berta likes them. But see, Carissa goes back and forth with them. Like she's carrying them to and fro from work. Maybe that's part of the issue too. I don't know. Cause
Yeah, and I think that again, I think that this is where it makes us kind of unique because Brandy Stevens is the one I talk to often. She travels with her diamond painting. She actually diamond paints more at work than she does at home, which I think is hilarious. Okay, but because she has to travel, you have to develop a system that works for you. Um, when I travel well, it's crazy when I travel. Okay, but when I travel, because my light pad gotta go, my table gotta go, it's really crazy. But I have a whole different system that I take when I'm traveling than when I'm home. You understand? So
right, yeah,
it just all depends. It just all depends, and how often you moving around with it.
right. Well, since I had kitted up in that rainbow Bella Nicole organizer, did you ever see what I did to that?
The
I'm like,
rainbow,
you remember the rainbow organizer that I have the Eternal Love kitted up in? I kept showing it each of the
yes.
live. Okay, well, I'm like, I don't want to take out of there. That's too much time. I just so we put with my son, I said, come up, help me come up with the top for this and make it out of cardboard something. So he did. He made a cardboard thing with handles and we put rubber bands. It worked. It made it go. So I asked Jamie, does that mean we're an inventor now too? But anyway, uh Amber's has
probably
100.
probably yes, and it probably gave him a great idea.
Well, I'm trying to get him to come up with the top for traveling. Most people probably don't travel much. And it's not that I do it much, but when I do, I have, certain things you want to do. Yeah, those big ones I showed had 120 in there. We just
Yes.
like our things. Yeah. Okay. So Sue, she has the screw bottles. See, the screw bottles don't hold as much as that square one. That was the other reason. So I don't know. We'll see. I love the zipper cases,
Yeah.
tidy. Yeah.
That's what I
Uh,
mean. And even what Cheryl was saying, like so many of these kits now, especially Diamond Art Club, Dreamers, and all of them, they starting to exceed having 60 colors now. So,
I
I'm
know.
just like, I mean, I got all kinds of feelings about that, but I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, oh my God.
Rochelle, that's what we were showing the 120 on the little bitty suitcase thing. So that's a lot, a lot. I'm not sure why you'd need to travel with the 120 unless you had a bigger canvas.
Well, what I like about mine, I don't know about that one, but mine actually has, what I do like about it is that it has storage containers that hold a little bit. So they have some like baby mini jars.
Yeah,
But because we all know there's kits that have like, whole 10 drills in it.
that's true.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then they have ones that have the regular size and then one that had the bigger ones. So
Okay.
level had a different size. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's interesting because you're right. You always have some drills with only a few in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, Carissa travels with hers daily. Yeah, she just
Lisa,
hates.
honestly, I have so many zipper cases. Girl, send me your address. I'll send you one for your birthday. I don't care. I have that many of them. Okay, that's why the grand prize winners just had to have one. If they hadn't tried them, they gonna try them with me because I just love them things. I mean, I can't tell you enough how much I love those things. And mind you, I use stands. I have systems, so all my drills get poured into my tray system so that I just pull a tray and keep going. All right, so I don't even use to go back and forth anymore, except for to renew how much is in my tray.
Berta, you reminded me. She says she needs to try a refillable pen. Now, again, those are Ivy's Dazzlers
Oh,
pens,
that's
but
Ivy's. Mm-hmm.
the one that I've used for many, many years, this was the first one. I think I'm in Painting by Donnie showed me how to convert the quick stick pen, and
Yes.
so, but now, instead of, because they do wear out too because my tips will crack or they'll roll off or something. So now I'm getting them from the KNS custom DP pens on Etsy, and she makes them for me. This one's for my daughter for her birthday this month, so I put her name on it. I think Keisha. I made her one too, or had one made for her too. But anyway, these are also refillable, Berta, and these are affordable. and you can put wax or putty in them as well. See, Keisha has one with her name on it. Now that's the ink pen, and she has a
Yeah,
matching refillable pen.
it's so pretty. It's pretty.
So anyway, I'm addicted to those too. I forgot I have more of those coming. I forgot. See, this has been a
Actually, I could never, and honestly, I think that's why one of the reasons why I haven't bought Ivy's pen yet, because I can't even imagine how y'all load them.
you. So you take either wax or the
Or
putty,
putty, right?
little pea balls, pea-sized balls,
Mm-hmm.
and you just drop it down in there. That's it. You drop it in the hole and you screw it back on. It's that easy.
And
Just
so,
drop.
as you diamond paint along the way, you don't have to do anything. You just keep going.
It quits picking up a drill. You just twist it a little bit and it'll load more in there. You know, if
Oh,
you've
okay.
twisted too hard, a little bit will come out too much. You just scrape off the top and keep going. I don't have to constantly dip is one of the things I hated so much about using the wax pen. Angela Gibbs uses just tweezers too. Wow.
Oh my God.
And that, by the way, someone asked about AB drills because they lose that. That's another thing you could do with AB drills. If you wanted to place the ABs with tweezers, you can. They sell rounded. I have sold rounded
Mhm.
tweezers or square for. I'm just out of them. I don't know if I'm going to re-get them or not.
Alana, if you need a zipper case, we can work something out, girl. I'm trying to tell you, girl, got you.
There you go. Talk to Keisha and Anita.
You without a
What?
border.
Anita wants to know the name of Aaron's group. Keisha.
And Aaron's group is AK Custom Diamond Painting Paradise.
There you go. AK Custom Diamond Painting Paradise. She does round and squares. Mary Jo uses tweezers and regular pens for multi-placing. There's Grumpy. Hi, Grumpy. Hit that thumbs up button. Oh yes, thank you, Mary. I've been meaning to say it. Please hit the thumbs up, folks, on your way out or
I
now.
love
If you
the zipper
can
cases.
hit, I'd appreciate that. Let's see. Use clips like
Okay.
do it. Okay, wait. What
Sue
is
loves the zipper cases also. Danielle loves the release papers. I love release papers. I do.
okay? Decorate my craft room with my things. Let's see. I am not sure. Just learned this month about pens, Carissa said. Oh gosh. So Carissa just was one of the ones that had never until the last live we didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
what turning pen was. So maybe we
Oh
are
wow.
going to blame for some of maybe we are going to be to blame.
I'm gonna be blamed for more people now.
Elizabeth custom tweezers. We sold rainbow tweezers that said shine bright on them. And I'm
Yes.
trying to decide whether or not to carry more tweezers. This time I'd probably just put our website on there. I didn't think anybody would want tweezers with my website. So I put our saying, shine bright, but then it doesn't advertise my name. I don't know if I should get more. Let me know. Should I tell me if you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay and tell me whether or not I should carry more rainbow tweezers. Okay. So see, Lisa loves her Harbor Freight. Everybody likes different things.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, I think that diamond painting, just like with any craft, what I'm saying, everybody's gonna have their preferences. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There's no craft that one thing works for everybody. It just doesn't exist. Okay. There's always exceptions, and there's always gonna be different accessories to go with any of the craft.
right.
Just don't have too many crafts at one time and be
Well,
good.
painting's enough because of all the things you can get with it. Cheryl asked me, didn't I get the credenza? So there's this. Well, first of all,
Oh my God. From
there's
Chick.
nails you can put on the wall. Mary does hers that way, and it's beautiful. And honestly, I need to see them, but I don't think I have enough wall space left to put
What is
all of
that? The Chick LED?
uh
Carenza? Carenza. That's
oh
what it's
the
called.
credenza. Oh I
Yeah, the
Cheryl,
credenza is from Chic LED,
oh okay.
which is, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's an absolutely gorgeous system. The problem is that it's not cheap,
Uh-uh.
and you're gonna pay almost as much in shipping as you do for the item,
Yeah,
because it's coming from the Philippines,
yeah.
because that's where that company is based out of. But their product is gorgeous. I give them that. It's gorgeous.
Now I know Keisha and Mary both have that wooden display stand though. And so
Hmm.
that's another good way. I mean, that's What would
Yeah,
you call
even that one. I mean, that I have the
it? It's
another
not.
rabbit hole.
You have more than one, don't you?
I have three. I'm up to three. And each one is bigger than the last. Um, but the wood one is one of my favorites.
Okay.
But the other two are, instead of being long, they high, and one holds the large and the small trays, and has sections where you could put your pen and rest and stuff like that. It has little slots around it. The other one holds only no, it has a large tray too, but it only holds four large, I think, on the bottom. And then it has the smaller tray. But what I did with that one is I made that one magnetic on the sides to hold
Oh,
my cover minders.
oh, that's smart. I love that.
Yeah,
Um,
I put a magnetic sheet on the side of that, which is super cheap and super easy. But it gave me another place to put my cover minders.
I like
But I
that.
ended up having to put it up because I have this wonderful kitten who thought that my clay cover minders were good to play with. So she just knock them off and then go chasing them.
Oh, that's the other thing about cats. They can get into a lot more things. That's the other thing about
Hmm.
that. Carissa says she still prefers the white big China boats. Carissa, if you want any more in your orders, leave a comment in your order, ladies. Anybody in here wants one of them white China boats? If there's room in the bag, we could put one in there. And Ashley has one that I sent. She uses one of the boats. The writing's almost gone. Sisu, it happens. I'm glad you can still use the boat. I still use my boats, but that was very, yeah, a waste of my money there. You could
You
make
know,
a
a
pot.
lot of people love different things. You know, some people use glue dots, some people use wax, some people use putty. You know what I'm saying? Different companies. I think Mad Wood is now doing one with beeswax. You know, it's one of those different stroke for different folks type of things. Some people prefer different. I think that a lot of it with the pen and the ink, it depends on a lot of factors. How long do you sit and diamond paint in any given session? Okay, that makes a difference. Um, are you a presser, a hard presser, or a light presser? You know, all of those things factor into what's going to work best for you. So you kind of just got to play with it.
Mm, mm. The I don't think I'll spend the time, Sandy, on those cheap trays to make the letters stick. It was just well, at least people can still use them, whatever. And yes, Ronnie, it's worth driving the 3 hours, 3.5 hours to my friend if we get another animal fix. Oh, Lisa says she just spent $645 on two cats. Keisha, oh my gosh.
I
Rochelle
believe you. I
said
believe you.
bring all three of her rots and she'll make the drive.
I'm telling you, I mean, when I heard about it, I was like, "Oh my God!" But because I know if I every time I look at the vet, I promise you, and it's nothing wrong with this cat. But every time I look at the vet, it's just like, oh, I call my cat an investment in my bank account. Okay, so that's how bad it gets. Okay, and then when she was spaded and microchipped at the same time,
How
since
much
they
was that?
was gonna put her to sleep.
Oh,
I think the whole total visit with the spade and the microchipped and something else she had at the same time, since I had to pay for anesthesia, came up to like $300. I think when it was all said
see?
and done.
$40
That's
for
why
the dog.
when you said that, I was like, "What?"
I know.
I wish.
Rochelle says she's given away some of her pins. Hmm. Yeah. So,
A
Bella
lot of
Nic-
people do though. You know, a lot of people give away their pens. I give away a lot of pens. I'm not gonna lie.
Nick,
If somebody just started diamond painting, they want to try one, they can't afford and a number of reasons caused me to send somebody a pen. It doesn't matter.
I know. Well, Nix was showing all of her pins one night. And I said, "Oh, that's a pink one. I want that one." And I talked her into sending it to me. I, I ended up spending 5 to 7 hours, helping her customize her painting. But anyway,
Yes, yes, you did. Yes, you
uh,
did.
So anyway, let's see.
Yeah,
People are
it's easy to get caught, with the with different unopened packages, girl. All you gotta do is step away from your mailbox for a minute. If you order stuff, it'll just come. Okay. I think my mail lady thought I was crazy for this event, y'all, because the stuff just kept coming.
let's see. Uh oh, Ronnie, she bought stuff to make cover minders and she didn't do it. And Bella Nicole says they're going to be doing Galaxy Rainbow Sparkles soon. Oh, wait, where people can pick their colors. Oh,
What?
now. Oh, now you're making it easier. I had to go. That's the problem is when you just can't get what you want. And so you just get what, they send you. So she's saying that she's going to let people pick. Wow. So
That's interesting.
Mary likes trays, but she doesn't need lids. That's right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't think I have but one tray or maybe two that have a lid, and it's because it was given to me that way.
That's right.
Now,
I,
Bella, you have a butterfly one. What?
that storage container that I showed, I think
Oh, the
with
butterfly one. Okay.
I think saying that she goes, "What about supporting her family-owned military business?" Now, does it count if my son's in the military that we're also
Yes.
all family?
Yes.
I don't.
Absolutely. Who has the military? Oh, that's Bella. That's Nicole, right? Because her
Yes,
husband is in the military. I thought I saw that.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm all for, like I said, I'm all for family owned business. And listen, I've come from a military family, so I have nothing but respect for those that choose to serve. I thank you for his service.
It was so sad. He was a welder, and he was taking under diving classes and wanted to become an underwater welder. Looked into school, it was like $200,000. Somehow he got into his head that he might could do that in the Navy, and that's it. He's just like, "Mom, I want to join the service." I'm like, "What? What do you mean? You want to talk about joining the service?" And he was gone within 2 months, just left. I mean, it was all his stuff was still in his drawers for the whole year and his closet for the year, taking up space, the other boys need. And so we finally went through it, but he left. He didn't organize his bills, nothing. I mean, I'm still getting mail, and I had to call him and take pictures of, here's your bill, you need to do. So that was heartbreaking to me. It was as if he died to me at that time. It was so hard. It was right after the heart attack.
I mean, and it's abruptly like that. It would feel like that.
It was so bad. It was hard because I had the heart attack. We had the hot water heater go out. Jerry wrecked the car. My dog died, and then he left. It was just blah 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 blah.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, that's a lot.
yeah. Ronnie
That's a
Chuck
lot.
paintings are big, and
Not
usually
all of them, though. I mean, well, it depends on what you consider big. So let me not say that.
right. It depends. Yeah, big is
Some of them are smaller than others. Some of
okay.
them are just ridiculous.
She likes rainbow things. Using Nix's putty in my pen today, and the AB drills don't stick, and the coating isn't coming off. Oh, nice to hear, Ronnie. You know what? I think I have some right here in a package. Again, I came home to some packages that I have not opened yet, and
She
she wrapped
said,
her pretty. I got
wait,
it.
say that again. She said, what about Nix's wax?
She uses Nix's putty on the AB drills, and the didn't stick, and the coating isn't coming off. That's what Ronnie
No,
said.
that's
So,
good to know.
yep, yep. So we need to try that. And
The
let's,
cases, my pen cases come from Amazon.
yeah.
I'll keep it simple.
And
They
that's
come from
probably,
Amazon, and they
you could,
call pencil cases.
yeah. Let's see. Once you get a Chuck, you'll be obsessed. I got a lot of Chucks, but
Yes,
hey, I control myself. I do not have every one of his, Keisha. Yep, we did good. I
I
control
had.
myself.
I am. Chuck is one of those things that either you're gonna love doing his picture or you're pretty much gonna hate him. Okay, because his pictures are very confetti heavy. Okay, some worse than others. Okay, and but I did 16 Chucks back to back. I spent 3 months just doing Chucks.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I have a whole gallery wall with
Oh my.
nothing but
You
Chucks
frame
on it.
them up? How did you fix them up? How'd you display them? Are
Right now they just actually literally thumbtacked up on the wall
right.
because I'm not really doing as many of them as I have. I'm not trying to frame all of them.
Right.
and I don't have the wall space to do it. So the way that I have it now, they kind of overlap on
Yeah,
certain places. So it
yeah.
gives me plenty of room. I think they are three up on the wall. It helps that I have 15-foot ceilings, but
Yes, my
they
goodness, yes.
go three three up in the hallway that has the shorter ceiling. It has three up. And then I have one over my mom's bedroom, one over Samantha's bedroom. And so I just started on another wall. So right now I'm covering like three walls.
Well, at least you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. I mean, who cares if they have a
And
fancy
my,
front?
and it's for my mother. So that's why they buy my mother's room. Because my
That's
mother fell in love with Chuck just as fast. So she gets to see the beauty of his work every day. So it's on the other side. I barely go over there.
Colleen wanted to know how many pen cases you have.
Mm-mm,
All you have to do is turn and count. 2 dozen, 1 dozen,
mm-mm.
6, you know.
I have easily more than 2 dozen cases.
There we go. We got her to knit something. Colleen, there you go.
Easily, easily. And I have a whole set of blanks that's we're waiting for the new ones to come.
Oh my
But then I
goodness.
sit down with my new pens and I actually try to use each one of them, see how I like them. And then they might go away and they may never get used. And just like somebody was saying, if somebody comes to my home and they've never diamond painted before, I give away diamond paint ends. I got enough of them. I give
That's
away
right.
pens. And then I have a daughter that actually diamond paints. Okay. So when she
Cheryl,
comes over, right, I end up losing DACs. So she took like my that what was that Mandy Manzano, that Jessica Rabbit one.
oh yeah.
She took it and I ain't never see it again. But she finished it and it's hanging in her house. She loved it.
That's
Okay.
expensive these days. Highly
Yeah,
sought out.
yeah, she did it. So I wasn't so mad. But
Cheryl
kids don't never leave no money when they just take stuff and walk away.
Cheryl says if I fill up the 72 pen thing, then I can just trade after that to just so if I want that. And Lisa asked you what is a shark vertebrae. Did you answer her that?
Oh, that's a hard. It's literally what it says. It's the bone vertebrae of a shark. Okay, and that looks different ways depends on what you put in it or how it's uh casted. Okay, so this one is shark vertebrae, but as you see, it's rainbow colored.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
Okay, where most of my shark vertebrae look like that
Oh,
because I have them dyed in a color,
it's so
and
skinny.
then I have them turned. Say it again.
They're so skinny. That one was so skinny.
Yeah, but see, that's what I prefer.
That
So,
skinny.
oh
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
this is perfect for me.
Okay. Um, Now Cheryl, she said she need to sell some pens. Hey Cheryl, post it in the retreat
I
group
was going to say, all go into the DP Pen Session group.
and you
People
can
do
sell.
mass posts to D-stash pens. The
Yeah.
young lady just posted in there and posted 52 pens, I think, at one time.
Okay, so you can go to D Stash Group. Also, another suggestion I was just thought of is in the retreat chat, see if anybody wants to trade pens. Maybe everybody, hey, maybe that's one of the things we could do. Hey, I got things to trade. Let's go and do some trading, do some horse
Always a
trading.
good idea.
That'll work.
We are listing more Galaxy Rainbow Sparkle. That Galaxy Rainbow Sparkle is that purple one that you said that's almost translucent from Nicole?
What?
The
Yes.
tray.
Yeah, that's the Galaxy Rainbow Purple. See how you can kind of see through it a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
again, I don't know if it's enough for you, and I don't know if they make lighter translucents. I don't know because see
She
this
says
one,
she is listing more. She is listing more soon, where
that
people
one
can pick the
would be
colors from what gets printed. Is it because I'm confused? Is it because the Galaxy Rainbow comes in different colors,
look,
or
it prints all out, all the different. The whole roll is a rainbow.
okay?
So when
So it's okay. I understand. So you never know what you're gonna get.
exactly, yes.
Got
So
you. Okay,
yeah.
got you.
Now I only have. Was it Cheryl? I don't remember who it was. So I only have like 4 in the
Does
in that.
Nicole take custom orders? I told you I can't do the Freedom Frenzy. I can't.
I know it. I know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Nicole, talk to me.
Yeah, yeah. That was the problem with the last rainbow thing I did. So I got those at the retreat. Lighter pins,
Oh,
Carissa
really?
that fit screw in placers. Uh those are on Amazon. I tried one. I didn't love the way it fit in my hands personally, so I didn't keep that. Um
What's
and
that?
they have the little aluminum pins with screw in placers. Have you seen those? Yeah, I think that's what she was talking about. Um of course, Mary loves Kadam's pin BFF. She's the one that now, because they have the new styles, I'm getting the wavy, regular
I,
wavy, and
yeah,
I'm gonna get one chunky wavy scent. So I'm gonna try.
literally, I just got mine in. I don't even think I used it yet.
Welcome, Brenda. As you can see, yeah, a majorette. See, Angela knew what I was talking about with the baton. That was a majorette. It wasn't a cheerleader. Yay. See, I'm way behind here. I wanted to read everybody's things. Long straighteners keeps them from rolling. Da 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 da.
It is for me too, Lisa. Chuck, I can go on a no buy with diamond paintings like I had. I have a love-hate relationship with DAC, but I tend to go on no buys, and the amount of diamond paintings I have is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I will just decide I'm not buying anything else, and then here come a Chuck. And then the no buy, I gotta go out the window. I buy my Chuck. If I don't buy nothing else, I buy my Chuck. You know, DAC always get you with you. It's like $5 short of the shipping, so they,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So I gotta end up ordering something else just to justify my free shipping.
I know it.
Okay, so now my one painting break of my no buy turns into two. So, but I try to stick to that. So I bought the last one, okay, that just came out, I think 2 weeks ago, and I'm good. Even though the Abraham Hunter that's coming out tomorrow is
Oh.
gorgeous.
Oh wait, I didn't see it. What do you mean? Which
Yeah,
one?
it's gorgeous, and it's out of his norm.
Wait
Okay,
a
it's
minute.
actually like a beachy scene. Look like
Wait.
you're sitting on the back
Wait
porch.
a minute. Where's this? Where's this? Let's see.
It's DAC. It's coming out tomorrow morning.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that one. You know what I did miss is the Abraham Hunter, the last one, and it's sold out now. The fall one, it was beautiful. But I had just got the church scene from Abraham Hunter from Diamond Art Club. So what happened this summer was it was on my watch list and it popped up that it was in stock. There was like one. I bought it and then it was out of stock again. I
Mhm.
got one of those church ones.
Which
So
is what you talking about, the Woodland Church?
yes, from
Well,
Diamond Art.
here's the thing. DAC has messed up twice with Abraham Hunter. We all know that they carry his license work, but
Right,
they actually messed up twice, both with Abraham Hunter, and they put up two pictures for him
right.
that they should not have carried just yet. They have to wait until like next year, I think, to post them. One is Woodland Church, and the other one is Horse Valley Farm. Both gorgeous pictures, but if you didn't get them in a neurosecond, they were gone, and they cannot repost them until next year.
Well, guess what? I think someone returned one because it popped in stock. I bought it. It was out of stock again. I
That's
happened to get that.
amazing.
I can't believe it. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. I didn't see the beach one because they listed 3 in one post. I only saw,
Exactly. Hmm.
so I
That's a
totally,
new thing. But
oh,
somebody sent it to me. My girlfriend sent it to me, and that's how I saw it. And I was like, I was like, that's a beautiful picture,
it
but
is.
not enough to make me,
I
break
think
my
so.
no bar.
Right. I like beach. I love water
I
pictures too.
am using NYX's putty in my pen today, and that's so nice. That's good
Guess
to know.
what Melinda,
I got
guess
NYX
what Melinda says? She goes, for the little bit of
putty right
travel
now.
I copy. Oh, you do. Have you been trying it yet?
I
Not
haven't
yet.
done
Oh,
painted this week.
this Melinda says for the little bit of travel I do that she copied my Velveeta box. She don't even need it, but she went and bought it just for the box.
That's funny.
Oh Oh gosh. Well, I made the other one work this time. Uh oh.
Ronnie, you need a link to what? Once you get a Chuck, you will be obsessed. That's true, girl. I'm down the rabbit hole I fell. Red, that will work.
Ronnie, that pen's worth getting. That rainbow quick stick pen is worth getting. Did you already do the grand prize drawings? No, Jeannie, those will be Sunday. You want to wrap up? Should we wrap up with that? Because my gosh, I can't read all the. I was going to read every comment, but there's so many. We're in 2.5 hours. Ronnie wants more Bella 2.0 trays. I wasn't into buying trays and didn't know about them. Ronnie, look in D-stash groups for the 2.0 because some people like the ones with spouts better. And so they have D-stashed or are D-stashing all their 2.0 to get the 3.0.
I
So if you,
noticed that. That's what caught my attention because I
yeah,
thought it very odd all of a sudden that people were destashing them and I couldn't keep up. Yes, but TJ's pens are thicker. Okay.
the one I got wasn't that bad and that, but I have several from him and they're not all quite the same. They have the same type of shape, but some are thinner, some aren't. And then I got a tiny one. She made a short one too. He made a short one. So
A
I got a
mini,
little,
really? Okay.
every once in a blue moon. Um, I keep asking, will you do a custom? Because they did this one that looked so rainbow. It was beautiful. It had aqua in there. And oh my gosh, I wanted
I'll
it
be
so bad.
honest with you, Cheryl. Okay,
Uh,
if you have a pen that, let's say you like the blank, but the pen is too heavy, the pen is too thick, whatever the case may be, any pen can be returned.
really?
Absolutely. I do not want to
Oh,
be, I will not be honest enough to tell you how many times I have had a pen returned at this point.
really? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because if I order what I order, I don't always want to, make waves. So I'll just take it and I speak to somebody else and I have it sent to them and they just return it.
Okay. Nicole said they're going to have a scratch and dent 2.0 as soon as they get some time. Ronnie, keep an eye there. If you're not in Nicole's group,
She said they're gonna have a what?
a scratch and dent 2.0. So basically what they do is they take the ones that they don't feel were good enough to sell, for the full price. And they might have,
Right.
you know,
Yeah. It's what I call the ding 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 sale.
yeah,
Okay. But the 2.0 is not the one with that has the spout, all right?
no, no. But
Right.
Ronnie
Okay.
wanted the 2.0. So she's telling
Okay.
Ronnie, yeah. So she's just telling Ronnie they're going to have that.
Oh,
And
okay.
hey, Cheryl, I'm going to show you something because you keep asking about these. This came in while I was gone. It's that purple thing, and I've been sitting on it today for the live, and I'm sweating. Oh, so I don't know if this because y'all know what the purple mattress is, made of that gel grid gel stuff. So at first I sat on it like, I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm like, I'm going to give it a try. So it is very comfortable. I've been sitting on it the whole show because I've been too busy this week to sit. I've been standing doing orders. So I like it. I like the way it's feel, but I'm sweating right now. And I found even when I was on vacation at my friend's house, she had a mattress cover. We didn't know it until about 3 days in that, protector, mattress protector that had a plastic coating underneath the padding. And I would wake up every morning sweating. And I'm like, gosh, I thought I had these night sweats under control. It wasn't that, it's that plastic cover. So I sweat
Mm.
with anything like that. And I'm sweating on this one now, Cheryl, because you have to take seat cushions to the retreat. They only have hard folding chairs and you're there for hours all day.
Oh,
So
okay.
so everybody's been talking about what seat cushion to take. So this one is good if you don't sweat. I'm actually getting used to it. I like it, but I have another one that's much cheaper. I can show you if you don't know.
Carissa, if what you want is you're interested in ordering a custom pen, okay, I understand not wanting to throw away money, girl. I tell people all the time I'm not cheap, I'm thrifty, okay? So I understand not wanting to spend the money on one of the custom pens and not have something that you're happy with. I can tell you that any one of my groups that you join for pen turn, I can walk you through kind of getting you a pen that you will be happy with. Okay, I can guarantee you that, or I'll take the pen.
Hmm. Where I got started with buying more pens again this year was after we did an event and Nicole from Pashi Pens was in there.
Mm-hmm.
and I like her. I like how she does so many different styles, and she's so creative in doing different things. So
Mm-hmm.
I've got,
She's a nice person, very
yeah,
nice person.
and
I like her stained glass. Her
yeah,
stained glass fonts. I like.
so I got that one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This particular one ended up being a little bit lighter than in person than it
Mm-hmm.
looked in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I'm really going to like the translucent rainbow a little bit better because it'll
Oh
be.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. I mean, honestly, this thing is long, so I don't use it. I don't even know where I just put it. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's long, but it is it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Honestly, I can honestly say that I chose what I like. Okay. I
Right,
didn't want to choose something. If it's not gonna be good enough for me, then I don't think it's good enough for nobody else. So the casters that I use for the event blanks are people that I feel like I can stand behind their work. Their customer service has to be on point. Same thing with the turners. You know, if customer service is everything. It's a lost art. Okay. So I'm very big, and they can all tell you I'm a pain in the behind when it comes to customer service. Okay. And how you guys are treated for the money that you spend, because let's face it, they're not free.
right.
So you deserve to have a pen that you can be happy with. Why be able to say you spent $45 for a pen, but you hate the pen? That I mean, that for me, that's wrong. Okay. When it's so easy to make it right.
Yeah, right. That's good. It was Cheryl that had all of the Rainbow Galaxy trays. Yep. She's added even more. Oh gosh.
I'm telling you, I gotta talk to Nicole. I
Yeah.
have a conversation with Nicole because
Cheryl pick out different colors because Cheryl posted what she had. I only have four, or I guess five, but why those two look a lot alike, I'm not sure. But anyway, I have five of the Rainbow Galaxy, and I have four of the other kind of rainbow. Um,
wow,
she's hoping those get in the box. Jeannie loves the translucent ones from Bella Art de Nicole. So
that I love things translucent. Okay,
yeah,
so she now has my attention at least the because of the trays with the spout. So that's why I said, I got to get with talking to her right quick.
translucent three divider. So that's the translucent three divider there with
Okay.
out. And yeah, now I don't have a translucent. Well, I kind of do. The Max, I have that in the 2.0 in blue.
Oh,
So
that's pretty. That's a beautiful color.
it is. It was very popular. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a beautiful color.
I don't know if she's done it lately or not. I don't know. But I like a lot of different colors.
Where's the white trays? Somebody's asking, what is the China boat?
Oh, blah 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 blah.
Do
Let me
you
see.
have one?
Yes, I do. Now, whether or
Okay.
not it's right at hand, I don't know. I might have to run and grab it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think they're all out there when I took them with. I'll go grab one though. I'll show you what a China boat is. Do you not? Do you have one on hand or no?
I do, but mine don't have the
The same.
like the spout piece. Because
Oh, oh yeah.
mine
Okay.
were replaced with stoppers.
All right. You. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll go get one. We got to stick together, Jenny. What are y'all talking about? Anita says, "Help me, please." I have enough padding on my backside. I don't need a cushion. Okay, so those are the kind you now. That's a white one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that see through enough for you?
Not exactly, but
Okay. Okay.
I bought this new rainbow system tray system. So this is the trays that came with it. So it is what it is.
Good. The one that
But
was
I
detached.
like that it came with the stoppers. So instead of having a spout, it actually has a stopper that stops it from going in it, and it has a
Probably
groove spot for the
hold
thing to
some,
go into.
some more. I can't
Huh?
see it. Hold it up. Yeah, you
Oh,
go.
yeah, it
Okay.
has a spot for it, a ridge for it to actually slide into.
Oh yeah, those are the ones you got on a D stash group, right?
Yeah,
Like you
this
got a
came
whole
from I
Tori's
think I named Tori.
Tori's diamond painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where I got some of my towers, because none of the towers I had fits Nix's tray. So found out that Tori's fits Nix's tray. So I got some
Oh,
towers.
really?
Yeah. So Tori has occasionally, again, like the seconds, scratch and dent seconds. And so those are discounted a bit. And so I got those towers for the Nix trays. And then, of course, I have all my Bella towers over here for the Bella trays at this point. And I don't really have space anymore. That's the problem. So, oh, goodness. All right. Now I'm feeling a little tired. I'm thinking that after 2.5 hours, I'm thinking that we should wrap it up. How about you, Keisha? Is there
I'm
anything
I'm,
else you want to
I'm
talk
all
about
for that.
tonight? So Carissa said she'll message you, and so Nicole, these take a minute getting used to. Now I am feeling pretty good because I started having sciatica pain this year, and so I have to have something. I like the way this feels. I don't like that I'm sweating on it though. Do you sweat on yours? Um, I've been using tweezers, but it's killing my thumb. Oh, that's what Anita said. Anita, they also have tweezers. Are you using the ones that go like this? Because they have tweezers that go curve from the side, and the tweezers that curve down from the side cause a different action. And so, because I have hand problems too, and when I get tired doing one this way, I use the tweezers this way. So just maybe a different style of tweezer might help your hand movement there. Um, maybe. Oh, I know what. Okay, and Ronnie.
Anita, if you need help with a pen, just let me know.
Yeah.
I was having the same problem because the tweezers were killing my thumbs. So I was glad to find out about my pens. Cheryl, I'm not getting nothing tomorrow. It ain't a chuck. I'm sick.
Yeah, I don't have to get anything tomorrow either. What I was going to say was, um, Ronnie, the fiber, I'm trying to find, I organized my pens before I left, quote unquote organized. I threw them all in one box, and it's not in this room. I don't know where that went, but there are 3D printed pens. I've ordered one from Dan Weeks, so I haven't got it yet to test that. Keisha has one, but she hasn't used it yet.
What's
Um,
that?
the 3D printed pens that you hold differently too. So they're very, very light. Like Dan Weeks sent you the 3D printed pen.
Oh yeah, right here. I have used his.
Oh, okay. I
I've
didn't know
had
you.
his a really long time.
So I haven't got that yet. I'm going to try that. And then also there's one that's like a handle. Oh yeah, that. And so that has to be light.
It is
And
very light. It's
so
almost non-existent.
Dan Weeks on Etsy. He was one of our sponsors for the Rainbow Sparkler event. And so that might help you. There was also, sure, bring me my container with my pens out there that I had at the when we went last week. Yeah, let me see that. I want to show
Yeah,
some.
anybody that wants help with pens, listen, I could talk pens as much as Tina can talk drills. I could talk pens, okay? I talk pens all night.
Look at this one. This one is 3D printed.
Yeah, I remember you showing that one. I've never seen that before.
Yep, and I've had to use this last week because again, I diamond painted all day long, when I was gone, and so I brought this one with me, and so this is a totally different action to hold. It slows me down a little bit because I'm used to going so fast this way, but this is a 3D printed, very, very light, kind of like a doorknob pen. This is another 3D printed pen. Now this one's not as smooth, and it's flat on one side, so it's a no.
Now I have that one too. I couldn't.
It's very, very light though.
Yeah,
And
they all are. They all are.
so they're
I
cheap
just
and
can't. I can't. I diamond paint for long periods of time. Okay,
right,
like I'll get off this live right now. I just got off of work before the live. It's 2 o'clock. I probably won't lay down for another 3 or 4 hours. So I will literally sit here for the next 3 or 4 hours nonstop. Don't get up, barely go pee, type of thing, and just diamond paint. Okay. So I diamond paint for hours and hours and hours on end. Okay. But I also have 3 or 4 or 5 or more pens
right,
sitting next to me at any given time. So I have I have pens that are like my go-to pens. Okay. And then I always have my testers that I always got somewhere close because I always getting a delivery of something.
Right.
So I always have my testers that I start out with, and then I almost always end up back at 2 pens. Okay. So because like a wood pen also is just as light as this.
Oh, I have
Okay.
I have that pen that's kind of, well, it's a mix. It's a hybrid, I
Well, that's
guess.
a hybrid. Okay. And a hybrid is not as light as literally all wood pen.
I don't think I have an all wood pen. So, and now what I was saying though, Anita and Ronnie, is that the 3D printed pens, they are very cheap. You could, I mean, they're $10. So it's something cheap to try to give you a different shape. That is so skinny. It's so
Okay.
cute.
My wood pens are. Okay. I had them turned down. This is
Oh,
my favorite pen of all time.
no way.
Okay. And honestly, I think the man charged me maybe $20 for it, be honest with you. Because it's all wood. Okay. And this thing is super light. I mean super light. And he turned it just like I wanted it. So it's thin. I can diamond paint with this pen hours and hours at a time. I mean, it's such a beautiful finish that there's no such thing. There ain't no danger of a splinter or anything like that. Okay. So this is probably the
Is
pen
that
that's always got to be close to me.
is that as skinny as a pink pen?
Uh, that's a good question. I doubt it. It ain't
So
quite that skinny.
other things that you can try, because again, I've had problems with my fingers. And here's one. This is a pen grip you can get on Etsy. Blah, blah, blah. And so I've tried all kind of things. Very cheap to try this. That might help for fibromyalgia. You know, the that's just the plastic tip for
Yeah, see,
AB.
I have carpal tunnel, so I have to switch my pens.
Now that's fatter, but it's you see what it is, that
Oh, wow.
it's
I ain't never seen that either. Oh, that's a pink pen. It's inside.
yeah, it's a foam grip that
Oh,
just slides
wow.
onto any pen that,
I ain't
and so
never seen that either.
that's on Etsy, not Etsy,
Now,
Amazon.
this is probably one of my favorite pens is
Oh,
these two.
that's
These are the
shorter.
two I'm going to end up on every day of the week. This blank was made by somebody different completely. Okay. This is another shop on Etsy, but the wife makes the blanks and the husband turns them. I
Fine.
asked her for a rainbow pen, and this is my rainbow pen.
What
Okay.
shop is that?
And his name is called Kevin's Creations. I actually just had to go over there and pay for an order because his wife knows that I love translucent pens, so she makes them in different colors for me. Okay,
Well, I
so
like
I had to go over there and just pay for a couple. But this pen, I didn't think honestly I would like so much because I then got used to all the bumps, lumps, and shapes and everything else. And Aaron's is different because Aaron's pens are more simpler. Okay, but I love this pen.
that's
I
so
was
funny.
quite shocked at how much I love this pen.
That's funny how that.
Okay. But he made it short for me because I asked him for a shorter pen. And so these two pens, even though they super simple in a lot of ways, I end up back on these pens every night.
Hmm. So Cheryl's asking if I have a rainbow stained wood pen. I don't even have a wood pen except for that little hybrid you saw. So no,
Sassy Samantha, you don't have Facebook? Are you only on YouTube?
let's see. She
Good
wanted your
night, Brenda.
night, Brenda. Thanks for staying so long. Oh goodness. Here's some of the ones. Look at this one. This is from Diamond Pen Pals, because look, it has a flat side.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful though. Look at the colors.
I love this pen, and it was thicker, and I bought it because they're pre-made, and so I didn't know I could like special order everything at first, and so I thought it's going to be too fat when it has the flat side. So this ended up being one of my favorites, even though I have a tendency to get these fiery pens. I love like these
That's
type. They're all
really pretty. That's
um
really, really pretty.
and see, this one is one of the plainer ones, but it was the only slim at the time. But
Mm-hmm.
those tapered things, a slim and this, and I'd go back and forth. So I didn't have just the preference because, again, my fingers will get tired, my hand gets
Mm-hmm.
tired. And then here you go, the old standby. I still use this light thing with the foam thing on it, and the spacer keeps them on. And I'd have to learn. I've learned this last trip that if I place things very lightly, my hands don't hurt as
Because
quickly.
that's really the secret. In a lot of ways, that's the secret to why I can diamond paint for long periods of time, because I have carpal tunnel. Okay, but it's because I diamond paint very lightly. Okay,
Yes.
I diamond paint so lightly, guys, that I might not be in the majority here. Okay, I get it, but I'm not into stainless steel tips. Okay, I truly think that's the newest diamond painting fad and it's going to phase out. But I'm not into them. Okay. But one of the reasons why I think that other people love them and I'm not so impressed by them is that this is the original brass tip. In 6 years, I've never flattened one, I've never distorted it. So I don't see the need to replace it. You understand what I'm saying? Literally, I have never replaced the tip in any one of my pens.
And see, I have destroyed several tips. So that tells me right there that's part of the problem is pressing
Right.
too hard.
My daughter does the same thing. And so she presses really super hard. She was
Yeah.
how I started, and I bought the Forever tips for
Yeah.
her because she was smashing through them. And I was sitting there like, how? Okay. So I bought my first set of Forever tips for my daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
And she adores them. Okay. Because no matter how much she tries to psychologically tell herself don't press hard, she still presses hard. I think it's a mind over matter thing that it has to stick to the glue.
Right.
So that you just press harder. Some people it's harder to overcome than others.
Right. Now here was that wavy. Here's the wavy regular
Yes,
wavy.
that's from BFF.
Yeah. So that one I used, and then you asked, did they make a little one? This is TJ's little purpley one, but it's a little one.
Okay.
So
I have to watch his group because he doesn't take custom orders.
I know it. And so here for an example, that one compared to this, see? So it is shorter
Nice. And it's thin.
and it's purple. But
Hey,
there's another way I've also found to help my fingers, y'all, with the carpal
it's a
tunnel.
bent
The
tip.
curved tips, because I'm not pressing so hard. That's why I figured out I'm pressing too hard. So curving changes the action, and when I'm diamond painting for long periods of time, I have to change the action of my hands. So anyway, man, we didn't even know we were going to talk pens tonight. Things just happen.
Exactly. Like, look at that direction it went in.
It's just organic. That's what happens. So I got all my pens off their stands, and we just went into pens and storage, um, and addictions and
Right.
trade,
About that.
all the things. Good night, Lisa. Good night. It was nice having you. I dropped my favorite pen and broke off a plastic tip. Tea and Sparkles, howdy.
Hmm.
Could you get it out? Like, in their way
If
to
you
get it out?
if you can't get it out, there has to be a way to do it. Uh, a lot of times, if it depends on how it broke, okay, you might need it's not tweezers, but like a pliers almost, and to pull it out because they all come out.
Okay. Oh, and again, as y'all are leaving, please hit the thumbs up. I hadn't even paid attention with how many there are. I have no clue.
Carissa said we didn't even talk about the event. Let's talk about the event for 60 seconds. All right, look. All right, the event is officially over. On one hand, guys, I must tell you, I'm like, thank you, Lord. And then on the other hand, I'm sorry to see it end. Okay. But the event is officially closed. The final week 5 post has closed. It's been really fun and amazing. Okay, as always, watching you guys just do some amazing things. Okay. In the meantime, what do we have left? We have one more live. We'll go
Mhm.
live on Sunday in the group to do the final drawing. And at that point, Tina and I will also announce the three grand prize winners. Okay. Which is going to be work. We'll work in the next couple of days to kind of finalize this list and home in on these three. Okay. As I said from the beginning, I just really wanted it to be about the creativity that could be used in what was done. I wish I could nominate Tina, to be honest with y'all, with that border, y'all. She did too much. She did too much. Okay. But, it was about, for me, this one was about the creativity of the use of the product. Okay. For me, it's not a matter of how much of the product you use. Okay. Because truthfully, you can take a whole canvas and change it if you wanted to do that. Okay. So I didn't care if it was a person that only had one bag of sparklers or somebody that really used 50,000, sparklers. For me, it's not about that. Okay. It's just about a creative means in which to use it. Okay. So I know for me personally, I have been checking every week to kind of see whose progress I'm kind of watching based on the things that they started doing. Okay, I've taken screenshots every week of where I see something that catches my eye to kind of try to make this process a little easier. It can be easy, but that's why there's three winners. Okay, when I originally thought about the three winners, I figured I would do it kind of like the Olympics and we have a gold, silver, and bronze. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I just don't think that's gonna work. So I just packed all the boxes the same kind of so, um, that's it. That's how, we're going to do our normal drawing. The assistant has already picked up everything else that's left so that she could determine how many winners I need to pull. Okay. And as I said, anybody that has not received their things, everybody is entered back in for the grand drawing. It has nothing to do with whether you have won before or not. Okay. Where it comes to the grand prize, you can still win again. Okay. It's just all about the review of what we see. Okay, so I don't want to tell y'all how these winners are gonna get picked because I just don't know yet. Okay, I know that I've been super impressed at some of the things that's been done because I wouldn't have thought to do them until you guys did them. So for me, that's what makes the group amazing is that it's not just Tina, even though she runs Sparkle Central. You know what I'm saying? It's not just her. A lot of times I watch where Tina's sleep, okay, but you guys are jumping to help each other and give each other advice and, suggest something. And it's just for me, that's the sense of community that I enjoy in this particular group. Okay, which is why I agreed to, participate in this at all. Okay, because I'm actually content to kind of go back in the backdrop, y'all. Y'all keep ordering from Tina. Y'all keep talking to Tina. Me, I'm on vacation for the rest of the year. I'm going to Diamond Paint somewhere in peace.
Did you see what Gail just put?
I did not. And I took off my glasses.
Says, any chance we can see you wonderful ladies on lives outside of the event? I've thoroughly enjoyed how you two interact.
I love me some Tina, okay? But I'll be honest with y'all. I don't have a problem coming and helping Tina on her lives. I'm on Nick's live on Saturday also often, okay? I'm not a YouTuber, guys. I don't want to. People have tried to convince me to start a channel. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I am boring. I've been social distancing long before it was popular. I am anti-social in so many ways. It's not funny. Okay. So, I mean, I don't have personally no problem hanging around with my friends, but it's easy to interact with Tina to me because I just consider her my friend. Okay. So it's like having somebody to talk to because when I stop talking to y'all, crickets. It ain't nobody but me and the cat in here now. So
Well, Anita, Bella Nicole's going to be having a Christmas event. It's going to be 2
oh
months.
really?
It's called Be the Hero. and it'll be 2 months long. And I'm going to be a sponsor.
Is it November and December, or December and January?
December and January. We're
Okay.
going to be a sponsor, and Nicole you'll have to get more info from Nicole. It's called Be the Hero. And we are going to be picking a prize package that it will be auctioned off. And what's happening is all of the proceeds from that auction. So let's say I pick a prize package that's worth several $100s. Someone can pay that for it, or pay $1,000 for it, because all the proceeds are going to go to the charity of my choice. Once they show me that receipt, then they get the product. So basically, I'm giving away what I want someone to pay for. I've seen some people, I'm not going to name names, Berta, or anything like that, but I've seen some people that have spent up to $1,000 on a pen because it's going to a cause.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this Be the Hero is. It's in conjunction, Bella Nicole and Diamond Art Club, and they're going to have a whole bunch of sponsors are doing this event at Christmas. So
Oh.
I'll be sponsoring several more events throughout the year. Yes, Jenny, I heard that J. Rob did have the baby. I want to see the pictures if there are any. So yay, I'm glad that. So I won't be doing any more events, hosting any events this year per se. Well, Jenny, have you already mentioned that? You need to tell me that or not. Put that in the comments. But I'll be sponsoring several. So I'm sponsoring again right now the Drills and Chills. I'm a sponsor of that. This month I'm a featured shop on the DP Pen Obsession group. So Anita, that's one pen you can go and join DP Pen Obsession. Maybe I'll put links in the group. I just haven't had a chance
Yeah, that's a
thing,
great place to hang out. I mean, honestly, if you want to see pens, that's a great place to hang out. And it also gives you the option to buy pens, honestly, because people always destashing pens, and there's nothing wrong with the pens, okay? And sometimes they destashing them for $20, $25. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much they paid for them.
and they just don't fit their hands, or just like diamond paintings, you're like, I got too many and I need money back, or whatever. People, for all different reasons, do an auction for your surgery, Ronnie. There you go. That's a way to do that. Yes. Okay. So Jenny reached it from the Uncrafty Crafter here, who's here with us still. It's been a long time. Thank you. 3 hours now. But she and I are going to be doing a nostalgic November together. So I'll be a co-host with Jenny. She's going to be doing an event called Nostalgic November, and I'm going to be a co-host with her. So it'll be mainly a YouTube event, but people can do the hashtag or whatever. And I think it's gonna be pretty laid back. I'm not sure of all of what she wants yet, but I think it's gonna be pretty laid back, because I can't do anything that's not laid back right now. I need a little bit.
I need details.
That's right. So okay,
Nostalgia.
So hashtag Be the Hero DP along. Thanks, Jeannie. And I hope I'm saying your name right. Jeannie, if I'm not, let me know. And that is Be the Hero DP along. That's going to be Bella Nicole is the main host in Diamond Art Club, but we have a lot of sponsors there. That'll be a December thing. November I'll be doing co-hosting with Jenny at the Uncrafty Crafter. So October we have the retreat, and this month we got these other two things. So I'm still filled up. It won't be just in my own group and having to do all the giveaways there. Would just be doing other giveaways, whatever. Somebody asked, am I going to have a canvas for Drills and Chills? Although I have fall canvases, I am not starting another one now. I can't right yet. So it's too much stress on me to try to finish canvases in a certain time period. I love diamond painting, but I've got to get my house back in order. I've got everything. I've never organized all my drills, all the things. So I've got a lot of things to do. Okay, great. Okay, Jeannie, thank you for letting me know that. I sent you a photo message, share if you want. Let's see. Okay, Cheryl, let's see what you got. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo. So she was talking about, my goodness, you're going to have me jealous. Let's see. That's her stack of Rainbow Galaxy trays she got from Bella Nicole.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Aren't they pretty? So
that's very pretty.
I guess that's what she means by all the different shades. And Nicole helped her fill in her book.
That is really beautiful.
Woo! Beautiful. Dang, that's so
pretty. That is beautiful. I would like that. I like that.
Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm going to show the fall set before we leave. We're showing everybody else's pins. That's so funny. Let me change my overhead camera. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Here we go. And allow. There we go. Okie dokie.
I was like, make your screen bigger.
That's right. Okay.
There
So
you
thank
go.
you, Mary, for that reminder. So these are the fall sets. These came out the first, and we're almost sold out. My daughter's like, "What?" Yes, we are almost sold out. There were 3 when I left the loft today. I don't know if there's any more yet. We'll make more. Don't get me wrong. We'll make more. And I have a discount code. Do you remember what I think it's fall 10. I think that's what it is. So that's the round set right here. All of these drills have not yet been listed. So you'll be getting something in these sets that you cannot yet get on the site. Eventually we will. So we have crystal, 2 crystal ABs, and 3 ABs, sorry, in this set here. So here's the round colors. And what we do with our monthly sets is put them in these specialty bags with the specialty stickers. And let's go over here. Here's the square set. A finish a whip. DP along. Ronnie, that's what I need, a finish a whip. That's right. Maybe that's what Nostalgic November will be, is just maybe just really laid back and no requirements as far as finishing or even a new start, because I need to finish a canvas. So there's the square. Again, there on this one, there's 1 crystal and 2 crystal ABs, and then these 3 here. So here we go. So browns, we have browns. These are the squares, the green. And yes, these would look good on a Chuck painting. A crystal ABs. Now I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all have not tried the crystal ABs,
Yes.
y'all should, because they're really cool. And I think they have their place alongside of a sparkler. A sparkler is glass and it definitely has extra shine power. But when they're a crystal with the AB, it's almost like a see-through-y, sparkly thing. It's erythral. I love it. It's kind of like for water, lights. It's just, I love them. So they just have that hint of AB on top of the crystal. So that's the square set. And I appreciate that reminder, Mary. Thank you so much for that. Well, if you see these sets are out of stock, it'll only be a day or 2, because my daughter will refill them. So we will for this whole month. As a matter of fact, let me mention this real quick. Since we had to refill the Beat the Heat sets 3 times, I did not know that the last time before we left for vacation, she made 40 sets. I'm like, honey, we're not selling all that in 10 days. So today, a lot of people that went on the site not only bought the fall sets, but they're also buying the Beat the Heat sets. So that's good, because even though we're now into September, whatever's left over from other months, we will sell to those sell out, but we will not make any more. So whatever in those sets, we won't make that set again. So if they're there, you can look under sets, or you can look under new in that month. Each month we list new products under the month thing. So let's see. How did that happen? Okay. So those are the sets. Let's see. Chills 10 was a discount code. Okay, thanks, Jeannie. And that's from Drills and Chills. You can use the Drills and Chills 10. And then I think I made one fall 10 for our group. And then I think I even made DP Pin 10 if you're in that group as well. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's the canvas. So here you go. Let's see. So that's the quad cube border there. And let's see if that is going to focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. I used 11 different colors there. All the background is the tone on tone, Cheryl. I'll have to remember to bring this one. Remind me, and I'll bring it to the retreat. And with the raven lines in the background, I made the love raven drills, the new sparklers covered in the sword, and I made these sparkles in the background with the slivers and the quads. And what I did while I was there, it's not focusing, is I put original sparklers to make it, I don't know, I think it looks better this way than just the slivers sticking out of the quads. And we lost Kakisha back there, so she may, let's see. There she is. I see you. Now you're back. Okay. And so, yep, this was an extremely, let me go back over here. There was a lot of customizing on this small one, and that's why another reason it took me so long besides not having enough time. But the border, I loved doing the border. I did, even though I left out some purple up here. My hubby says no one could tell, leave it, and I did, because I wasn't going to take out. I already took out enough. And I did use Raven on the eyelashes too, with some, I think they're Caribbean up there, right in this area. And oh, slivers on the wings. So here's some slivers on these purple wing tips. And when I do that, I just put, wherever there's still spaces, I just still put the regular drills there underneath of them. And on around, this is around, so they cover 3-ish spaces. So it's a little tight fitting a round drill beside it, but it works. As you can see, it works. And so I liked it. And I, of course, took the eye out. That seemed, oh, that is something I discovered. If you have to pull up a drill, remember I covered up those pictures with the marker, and then I put the dot stick over top of that. If you have to take off a drill from that dot stick, it is a bugger. It is so hard to get up off that glue. And I had to use tweezers, and when you get it up, it may pull up a little bit of the color. Now, obviously, it all worked out in the end, even where I did have to pull up. See, I'd put all just the squares up there and had to pull them out when I decided to make the rain. There you go. You might can see the lines in that a little bit. And if my camera is blurry to you, I did post video in the group of that finished. So anyway, yeah, all 310s got boring. That actually how that ended up being a thing is, when I have a ton of 310, I start making patterns. I just start coming up with things. I've seen people do letters. So I just started in a quarter, started making a pattern, then started filling it in. And so I had that every 4th stripe empty over here in the corner. And I'm like, dang, that looks cool. But it would be way too distracting to have it white. And then I don't know, I just thought of that Raven and like, hey, that might be just enough that you can, if looking at a right angle, you could see the stripes, which you can. So anyway, yep, we did that. Now let's see. What about release papers from Crashly? What were we talking about here? Would you be willing to make a special set for an event I'm hosting next April? Dakota's artwork. More than likely, Carissa, I need you to email me, dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. Any messages usually get buried. Oh, thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. Yes, Atlanta. I'm glad that you got the Beat the Heat sets. And again, we have some left. Anybody want some? There's half of those are still not listed yet of the drills in those sets. They will be. Nicole is a sponsor, so she will have some great trays for it. Oh, that's great. And oh, that was what somebody said Dakota's thing last time. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Okay, so let me put you back up there so we can say bye to these lovely folks. I am sweating in this room. Oh, maybe because the dog got in my lap. I don't know. I'm so hot. Yes, go ahead and do that. Email me if you can. Let's see. Oh, I'm afraid to remove that. You're up. I see you twice back there. Or were you onto a different device, Keisha? Were you on a different device back there? Because I see you twice in the background. For some reason.
No,
in the back.
I see what you see, but no.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Anybody have any other questions? Let's see. I think we got it all covered. I saw somewhere the other day, don't remember where someone's doing a finish. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Okay.
That's what I said, Carissa. She needs to be able to win one of the prizes because that border is just stunning.
See, yeah. So you didn't get Raven that first time? Oh, we may be sold out of Raven, Keisha. That's how much I'm telling you that me showing this, I think we're sold out of Raven. When I come home, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So
Wow.
we're also sold out of 2 slivers already. So
It
that's
said you said, but there was another color that came out with the Raven that was supposed to be like black,
there is
black diamond, black diamond.
Black Diamond and charcoal. Black Diamond is almost kind of a dark gray crystally looking thing. I mean, it is a sparkler, but it is almost like a crystal, whereas charcoal is another black, almost black, if that makes sense. So the black
Okay.
diamond almost, I think the pictures will show it, but we do have those. But the Raven, I think we sold out of in this last batch of orders. So I that's the other thing I got to do. I've got to reorder product, and I got to pay bills, and I got to do normal stuff.
Time to adult.
I I don't like doing normal things. Yes, I will order more Raven. Let me put it on my list. I need to order these things quickly too, because you get to a certain season, they don't get them out. And then the slivers, I need to order more colors and slivers and Raven, and then just do restocks is what I need to do. Um, can you win your own prize? No, I bought mostly from all the people anyway. So I got the, all the goodies. I bought Atlanta stuff and Crashly stuff and the candle stuff, and those are going to go out too. Some of those candle melts are going out. So yeah, I put another order in with Carrie too, because she listed the unicorn poop and the balls. The little ball.
Yeah, she sent me a message about the balls.
Yep. So I
They
ordered
were
those
beads. They sent beads.
scent beads. That's it. Change of canvas is just to switch out matching DMC. Well, that's how you get started, Carissa. I start with the eyes. I like doing eyes and crystals, and see, that's a quad cube there. So the glint in the eye, like original sparklers, are quad cube, and the rest crystals. Start with eyes. Start with water. Start with lights. Those are very easy things to do.
I told my girlfriend that the way that I best describe the best way to use sparklers or AB drills type of thing is, imagine that you're looking at your canvas through a camera lens.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take the picture, where that flash would look on your picture is the greatest places to highlight.
Yep. So where you think something would sparkle or glitter or stand out. So these flowers here, I turn those into crystals. With any 4 squares, I did the quads. So I did the dark and light purple quads around here and crystals. So those are crystals now and quads. This glint, I did original sparklers, and the love is also Raven. So and of course, no, my canvas is unique, and that's the thing, is when you enhance a canvas, it becomes your work of art. So if you take there is nothing wrong with taking a canvas and putting every drill down as on the original, what it calls for. Nothing wrong with that. But once you start enhancing, you just start small, and then you keep going with it. And I love creating. It's my way of becoming an artist without having to do the original artwork. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, oh yay, Yolanda got her sliver ordered. Hey, Yolanda, I hadn't seen you in here. Anybody's left, if y'all can remember to give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I think we lost half our thumbs because we didn't tell people early on. We should have told people earlier. Thumbs up, please. We need to do that. We need to remember to do that if whoever my mods are, if y'all remember. So I'm trying to see. I don't know who's still in here. Not too many people still in here. I think, well, Bella and Jenny might be. Okay, so yep, just start small. Let's see, can I send you a chart link where you can find similar color? Oh, yes, that's right. It is. I wonder if I can put the link in here. Let me see if I can put the link in here. It's called Cody Hoover, and it's DMC. Let's see. There you are. Okay, it's a floss color tool. CodyHoover.com. Here we go. Let me see if I can put this in the links. Go back over here and let's see if this will work. I love this tool. I discovered the tool just by exploring online colors, and it's CodyHoover.com. It's a floss color tool. And what they do is you need Black Raven. I'll stalk the site till it's in. Okay, I do need to restart. I forgot about that. So you put, let's say you need, 727, and I don't carry 727. Well, then you put the number, the DMC number in that search bar, and it will show you similar colors. And my goal is to eventually have all the colors covered, but not carry all the colors, because that's 440 something colors per square, per round, per crystal. And I don't have the space, and I don't think everybody has to have every single color. So that's my goal, is to eventually do that. But it takes a lot of work to try to do that. Right now, we have a lot of new colors coming, but what we're doing is going to be evening out. Am I saying that right? Well, whatever. Our rounds and our square drills. So we're going to try to have all the colors in both round and squares is what we're going to try to do. Any colors that look so much alike you can't tell them apart, I'm going to try to sell them out, because there's no need for me to sell you two number colors like a 796 and an 820 that look exactly the same. Why would I do that? I'll just carry, say, 820 and say similar to 796, something like that. See, so I don't want you to have to spend more money than you need to, and use that floss tool and look for similar colors, and you don't have to replace with the exact same DMC.
Right.
Thank you, Gail. Yeah, she makes it a habit of putting the thumbs up right from the start, so that's good. I upped my thumb on the way in. Thank you, Vonnie. It's good to see you both. Yep, so I'll need to reorder some Raven. And Donna Bale's here. We'll be evening out the crystals with the ABs. I'm trying. I got a lot more. Donna, we got a whole lot more ABs in the garage. They're all being processed. We just had to get through the month with all the sparklers and listing all the sparklers. I just ordered so much at once, I can't list them all at once. And I got to get these new lists up. And I'm sorry, Cheryl, if you're still here, I'm going to apologize to you. I haven't gotten back to that. I'm hoping to look at it tomorrow, but I also, with Keisha, have to start looking at all these submissions for the event. So we're going to look at those submissions and look at the changes people have made. I'll look at those lists. We'll get the new sparklers list up, and hopefully these gals will help me keep up with it better in the future. Jerry won't have to do that. But yes, I'm hoping to carry we already have a whole lot more crystals and the crystal ABs in both square and round. Now, which is really funny, they started making those square crystals later after the rounds. And now there's more square crystals in AB colors than there are in rounds. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So yes, we have bunches coming out. Just be patient with us if we try to work on this, but we have bunches and bunches of new colors coming, dozens, but we don't want to overwhelm y'all. I ordered them all at once to overwhelm my kids, and we'll try to release some every Friday night. This week we're doing those fall y'all sets, and hopefully I'll have some listed for next week. Aw, Lisa's lurking and Grumpy's still around. Thanks, Grumpy.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Especially tonight, because I think we done all lost our mind and we done been on here 3 hours.
Yeah, like that was not the intention, and we just kept talking.
Exactly.
Like I was telling my kids, it won't be long. You don't got to be off gaming long. Yeah, okay. Well, oh, look at this. Sean's Crafty Lady Layers here looking. I hadn't even seen your name come up. Well, howdy, Sean. I guess, where was it the other day? I think I was watching Randy, and she said, there's still 42 people there. Anybody who's still here, put an emoji or something. Yes, Donna. Thank you for being patient. And yes, I think wallets need periodic breaks. Mine too. I need to stop buying pens. Maybe I should go on a pen break. I need to not be seeing them.
I highly recommend it.
You're welcome, Sassy Amantha. Donna and I are planning to update the checklist more regularly. Whew. Just wait till we get all these AB drills in, ladies, and all the crystals. It's going to be crazy coming up. We got a lot of
I
new.
promise, Anita, you won't miss anything. We're about to end this. We going to bed too.
Okay, I can't think of anything else. Anybody? Can y'all think? I'm thanking Mary for the fall y'all sets. Got those in there. If you want to see anything new, go look under new, and you'll have tons of products. Just go to the latest month. September only has 2 products right now. So look in August. You'll see all the new sparklers in S4S. Those are the lists we're trying to update first, since we have so many in there, and all the new ones have been listed now. I'm trying to leave. She's got FOMO. That's fear of missing out. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh goodness. I think we got it all. We're gonna see y'all Sunday at 6 o'clock in the Facebook group. Now I might dual broadcast here and Facebook because it makes it easier for some people. But the Facebook group is our focus on Sunday. We'll be doing the drawing there. And thank you, Colleen. I'm glad you've been here. Thanks, Anita. Good night, y'all. And we'll see y'all Sunday if you can. We'll be doing the last week's drawing for the winners for the last week.
Time for the rainbow sparklers
That's right.
to be over.
That's right. And it's been wonderful. I have so appreciated you, Keisha, and all that you've done for us, and our rainbow stuffing goodies. And all of us spent our monies this month on rainbow goodies.
Yes.
So I appreciate
the Facebook Live is 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. Yep. There you go. Cheryl says Square AB crystals are your favorite. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I love my crystal ABs. I do.
Okay. We're hard. Yeah. We can't even say goodnight. All right. Good night, y'all. We love y'all.
Good night, guys. Good night. See y'all Sunday.
Yep. See y'all Sunday. Thanks for staying till the end. Bye now.
Bye.